What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all come on in here. It's been a couple days. Come on in here. I can't believe it. Can't even go to the darn doctor now because Marianne Lorient wants to cut up. Y'all come on in here. Hit that like button on your way in. Let's push these videos to the top of the algorithm. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Lady Luck Club. I'm trying to hit 50,000 supporters by my birthday. It will be the sweetest birthday ever. But I do understand I have to make sure I at least do a video a day. So I want to thank all of you all for supporting me here in the LLC and for being patient with me. It's been a couple days, but you guys know I have a regular, 9 to 5 that's completely stressing me the hell out. So today was spit at the hospital, y'all. So of course, the collab with Gary from Paramount Tactical, I had to postpone that. I told him I can definitely be ready for tomorrow or Friday at the same time, which will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, just waiting to hear back from him. But in the meantime, y'all, we got some things to discuss. What is you just saying at this point, Marianne, you're just doing content. That's all this is. She's just doing content. And I'm not a huge proponent of using her videos to give her that view, but this is the full video here. And it's 50 something minutes. Y'all know, listen, I'm not even trying to clown her for being long on her live. That's just not her normal pattern, right? Me going 4 hours in a live stream, that's typical. Carol, Marianne. Y'all, she's just doing this to troll the hell out of us. Marianne Lauren is trolling the crap out of us. She's trolling. So, of course, naturally, I have not seen this video today. I think she posted this up yesterday from the looks of it. And it's, oh my God. Yeah, she posted this up 17 hours ago. And it's got over 2,000 views already. So you all make sure you hit that like button coming in. Let's pack up this live stream. I don't know how the hell she can lie like crap and get 2,000 views of her videos when she lying. So let's get this live up, you all. Hit that like button because YouTube cares about that. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's hump day. I still have work tomorrow, but oh, child. Marianne, at the very least, we're going to laugh at you since you continue to play in our face and lie like hell. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a video laughing at your ass. Y'all come on in here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Oh my God. Let's get some comments in. How y'all doing? It's been a couple days. Get a clue here. Hey, LLC in chat. Everybody speak to everybody. Is it Eden? Miss Salute us, please. Your salute. Gotcha. Shout out to you. Welcome in. Welcome. It's a new name. How you doing, honey? Cheat, girl. Marianne is even crazier than I thought, if that's possible. Child, I told you all she done lost her damn mind. Marianne is on another planet in a different galaxy, mentally speaking. Literature world is something else. What I tell y'all? They've got to be high 24/7 in literature world. That's the only place you will find Marianne Lorient's mind and or brain. It's in literature world. And she chooses to stay trapped there. Oh, man, this is unbelievable. Shout out to Mamas. Shout out to all the members, supporters. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I have some memberships I'm going to give away. Hopefully after this live, in between this and the one on Candace, like, oh man, that's just getting juicier and juicier. Candace got women kissing all over her videos. You can't make this up. Marianne, hey, you're gonna get this time that you crave so bad. The only difference is I'm going to enjoy the hell out of this. Let's go, y'all. You gotta laugh at this because if not, she's gonna give you a headache. Y'all, this clown. Did y'all see the thumbnail? Uh, from what I have seen in comments and emails so far, Big Bird, Pink Big Bird lost her job. As if we know who this person is. 'Cause, she doesn't say a name at all, ever. We don't see a photo. We have no idea who this woman Hopple. Who this woman. She refuses to tell us anything about this person that would even remotely help us identify the individual. And I'm not looking for it. Because, that woman only exists in the mind of Marion Lorient. Can't make this stuff up, y'all. She's gone. She's crazy. Let's see here. Is it who Mike Jones? I saw her video, family. I think she may be Team Umar. I told you all. Her and Umar in cahoots. They collab. They're conspiring. It's some sort of collusion going. It's a collusion. You can't make this up. And then she gonna repeat his talking points. What's going on, Big Sis? How you doing, honey? Wolves of Black Wall Street. Hey there. Y'all make sure you guys hit that like button and drop a heart in the chat. Ways to donate is, scrolling across the bottom. Xfinity is a real thing. I only have internet. Net bill is $70. Can't make this up. Unlike Umar, I can produce the receipt. You can't make this up. So ways to donate to channel, support the channel here in the LLC, especially expenses related to the channel itself, is greatly appreciated. But, most importantly, hit the like button and hype these videos. Let's get this growing. I would love to see 50,000 by March 31st. That'll be a great birthday present. So you guys make sure you're sharing this content. And I encourage everybody to post it up wherever you see fit. Because we just can't make this up. Somehow Marianne Lorient not only made up a bunch of nonsense, she's still adding to it. She's adding to the madness of this stupid ass lie. Marianne, you're not even trying. At the very least, get a phone stand when you're doing these live streams, because they always seem to be shaky. Why would you want to hold this phone with your hand? If you have a job, money, and all this stuff, get a little $25, $30 phone stand. Yeah. Well, it's like, what got her so routed up to do this video other than her getting views? Yeah, this is so crazy. Like, Wolves of Black Wall Street said, I just watched it. She's counting on those 2K views to keep her dollars flowing. She talks a lot about the money she's making on YouTube now. I'm sure. If nothing else, this whole story is fantastical and hilarious. We all know she's lying about everything and still refuses to produce evidence. You can't make this. Man. Still refuses to produce evidence and still has not made her way to a bank. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Oh, God. So let's keep it up. Honey, you only have to say that one time. Drag. I was waiting on, at this point, Lene, where you at? Why not drag this again? Why not drag her? You can't make this up. Why not drag her? Girl, it's what I have no, listen, I'm gonna sleep peacefully tonight. I have no quarrels with dragging Marianne Lorient. But this is absurd. It's just, she's showing us her mental state. And then else. Oh man, Pink Big Bird has got to get unemployment and get a job at some point. Because of reasons. What's going on, Sky Momo? How you doing? We trying to guess what she would come up with next. Yeah, she's gonna talk about, how pigs fly. Somehow in literature world, that there are several women giving her checks because Umar said so from some legacy home buyer. Because it's got to be more than one person doing this. Yeah, I don't even know how fantastical this is going to get. And we are here for it. Oh my good God. She is certifiable. Oh, I didn't see y'all got that girl fire comment. What's going on? Hey, Uncle, how you doing? What's going on? Man, shout out to you. I got in mind that could drop a YouTube channel link for Uncle Mo TV. He's got also a second channel as well. This is crazy. This is crazy. I am like hoping Lennon Honor does not respond to this at all. Because I said this from the beginning. Hit the 4 if you remember. That if he responds, she's not going to stop. Either way, she's not going to stop. She's going to milk the hell out of this until whenever. So if she feels like she could keep adding to this and it's just, people going to watch and react to it, she'll keep going. She does not know how social media works. At some point, it's going to wear itself out. But if she has a good way of putting this dumb lie together, at the very least, we can, laugh and giggle. It'll be pure comedy and entertainment at the very least. The only thing I don't like is her getting all these damn views on the lies, but whatever. It's child boo. She still got her diehard supporters. Can't make this up. Hope all is well. How you doing, Uncle Mo? What's going on? You know that lady, she's in room 5150. Hell, Marianne, you need to be 5150, then you know it. You know you need to be 5150. I have not seen anyone obsess over Lennon in the way that she's doing it. All because she got caught up in her own dumb lie. Marianne, sometimes you just have to admit defeat and take this L. Wave that white flag around. Because at this point, these lies are just getting dumber and dumber. And you're out here dragging Lennon and all this other stuff you're doing. He's going to sue the hell out of you. That's going to be his response to you. A lawsuit. It's called defamation, Marianne. Can't make this up. It's crazy. Hit the like button, y'all. Y'all ready? We're about to get into this. This is something else. 58 people watching. Make sure you all are hitting that like button. Hit that like button. She can go to 5 below. She's such a blatant liar. Exactly. What's going on, ACDT? How you doing? Someone needs to do the YouTube Awards and give her one. Yeah, for most fantastical story ever created involving a check that sounds like bank fraud. You don't sit here and put up a mailer and say this is a check, calling yourself redacting everything out, and it still didn't even have a bank name on it. Marianne, somebody is listening and watching, and I wouldn't be shocked if your ass ends up having to answer a few questions. This is madness. Yeah, this is crazy. OMG, Lene came up in the Working Man podcast today. Really? What happened? Who? The Working Man podcast. I react to him. Okay, so I guess that's another thing. Wait, is she still trying to sit here and clarify her words? What did she go to the Working Man podcast? Will said I asked her about the alleged class action. Lene said she was never connected to it. So what was the purpose of trying to clarify what she said? Because, Marianne apparently gets frustrated when she lies. No one's telling her to say these things, people. So the idea that we're here to laugh at her, yeah, no, I don't feel bad about that at all. Marianne decided to go to the Valley Low. So, until she comes out of the valley, or, this hole she keeps digging for herself, yeah, we just gonna find this entertaining because that's all it is. There's nothing truthful or factual about it. Might as well. So she said she would never connect to it. I'm waiting for the dragon. Melinda, how you doing? What's going on, y'all? Pigs for my turtles live. Oh my God. But see, last time I engaged with Lene, Lene said it was her idea and that Marianne has stolen it. For the class action? What? Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. I don't. Did she say that on Rimrom? I know I reacted to that one. Did she say that on Rimrom TV? That she yeah, I think it was on Rimrom, right? So she said the same thing on the Working Man podcast. Oh my good God! What's this? Is it Assyrian? I don't want to mess up your name. No matter who makes money off of her, truth has to come out. I know you can do it, LLC. Oh yeah, yeah. Truth is definitely coming out. What we're still witnessing right now is the fact that you have someone that is willing to lie just as bad, if not worse, than the Oompa Loompa. I mean, he's been lying for years, but he's telling the same dumb lie over and over again. She's getting creative and adding stuff to this that seems so fantastical is inconceivable. It's like, where are you getting these ideas from? It must be those opium tints in literature. And she either drunk, high, or both. Either way. Oh man. Either way, Marianne, this is funny as hell. Oh, she's a clown. What's going on, Miss Independent? How y'all doing? Lennon took down her original appearance on his channel. I think he left her meltdown posted. I know. I was looking for that. I was looking. You talking about Marianne when she presented the actual check? I was looking for it, and the only video I saw with that in it. I'm not saying it's the only one out there, but the only one I came across was from Make a Change. And we went over his video because I was looking for the original interview he did with Marianne, where she presented this check and was very rude and nasty about it. Somebody, yeah, you know, they won't believe it unless they see it. Well, that's how evidence works, Marianne. We don't have to trust but verify. No, I'm going to verify and then report. We don't have to trust anything coming out of your mouth. At this point, we don't have to trust anybody saying anything about what's happening with Umar. If we can't see evidence, it's just, when you lie like hell, then people find you to be less credible and then they believe you on nothing and question everything. That's how this works. The end. Either go get evidence or you don't. But if you don't, you lie. It's that simple. No, Marianne, she thinks we're all dumb. Oh my God. Lenore should keep ignoring her and the loan sharks. This is absolute madness. Y'all ready? What's going on, Cheryl? Shout out to my moms. I appreciate you all. This is awesome. Y'all make sure you're getting this live out there. Let's get more people up in here. Hit that like button. Get these views up because we're here to clown this woman out. And then if you can, email me the link to the Working Man podcast. Is that it? Can someone email me the link to that video and give me a timestamp when she comes up on the platform? And then we'll check that out. Let's get to this, y'all. Man. I hope you all are ready. Marianne, you still got your comments cut off. If you don't care, cut the comments on, and then you can just choose not to read it. But you expecting no one to respond to you or leave a comment? It's crazy. This is why you're getting a flurry of videos. Because you don't even want to leave your comments on so that people can tell you that this is nonsense. So you digging this hole on your own. Remember that and keep that energy up if anything would have happened to you legally. You can't make this up. Yeah, let's get to it. Put a one in the chat when you can see and hear. Let's get.
Good evening, everyone. This is Marianne. I actually was going to come on Friday to make a video. What I prepared for you guys. And then, of course, Saturday, as most of you have already looked at the Gina and Marianne chat. Thank you for supporting that content. But due to what transpired on Friday, I mean, it was crazy on Friday.
What happened? Did something happen Friday?
And due to what transpired today. So that's why I'm doing the video today. So
what happened on Friday?
The check that circulated on YouTube, which is connected with that young woman that I mentioned in my explanation, the receipt video.
Well, she showed no receipt.
She got terminated on Friday. And when she called me sobbing, very upset. I'm sympathetic. I'm sorry that to see her go through this, but I did tell her,
Hey,
you connected yourself with someone who is conniving, who is sneaky, and you know, there's certain company we keep. Um,
you can't make this up.
it's it'll bring you not good fortune. So
So is it too difficult to say bad fortune? Not good fortune. That's what's gonna happen if you sit here and go along with what sounds like check fraud and bank fraud, sending out a fake check from legacy home buyers. Yeah, yeah, that's how you're connected, Pink Big Bird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not good fortune. Okay, so you're saying it's a bad fortune, or you can say it's unfortunate. Oh man, it's the words for me. What the heck is going on, Marianne? You talk so damn slow. I gotta speed this up a little bit. I'm sorry. I can't take it at normal speed. First of all, who this woman, Harpo? What is her name? You actually think that someone can just call Family Dollar Tree Bank, because dollar bill, y'all, dollar bill, and have somebody terminated? And I personally, I speak for me, don't even know her name. I just so happen to name her Pink Big Bird because it could be anybody, because this is all a lie and it's fake. Who the hell is the woman? Maybe she said the name and I missed it somewhere along the way. Does anyone know her name? That would be almost impossible to be able to call and have someone terminated, and you can't even give their name. Who this woman, Hubble? We don't have a last name, first initial, nothing. We have no idea who. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Oh man, we'll say it gets better. You can't. Oh God. I had to pause this so early. That's what we do here. That's a reaction video because reasons. And she has the propensity to sit here and hit people's channels and videos with complaints and privacy and blah blah blah. So I have to pause and give commentary, but this is something else. This is something else. What's the woman's name again?
the receipt video, she got terminated on Friday, and
Debbie. Is
and she called me sobbing, very upset. I'm sympathetic. I'm sorry to see her go through this, but I did tell her, you
Oh
connected
my God.
yourself with someone who is conniving, who is sneaky.
Oh yeah. Hey S File. Shout out to my mods. Yes, I told him I needed to reschedule because I just wasn't prepared to go on camera and go on his show. I had spent half my day at the hospital today. So I'm waiting on him to give me another day. I told him I'm open tomorrow and Friday for the same time. So I believe there's Audie Trolls over there with him, but yeah, I had to reschedule it. So he understands, I had a whole appointment at the hospital and I was there about 5 hours. So yeah, when I say I was not prepared to get on camera or anything like that, I'm just not. Plus, I still got to go to the office in the morning, so it is what it is. But we'll definitely, hopefully tomorrow, Friday, he's free. We'll do it. Yep, I'm excited, y'all. Oh, Flossie, you are not late, girl. You're not late. We were just getting started. I feel sorry for her kids as well. I really hope they're not watching these videos. Marianne, you need to block your YouTube channel from your children's profiles. If they're on YouTube and they have an account, you need to block your channel from their profiles so they never see this, and tell them to just steer clear of anybody that's talking about it because they should not even have to worry about something like this. It's like watching you crack and break into a million pieces in real time in slow motion, because you're a turtle. Oh God. Walking fast for her is still, pacing 1, 2 steps at a time and counting in between. This is crazy, man. This is so crazy. Marianne is bored.
And, you know, there's certain company we keep. Um, it's it'll bring you not good fortune.
Not good for
So I did go over there Friday for comfort. I really feel bad. I'm a very
you. Lie like hell, Flossie.
sympathetic person. Um, I saw the termination letter. The termination letter was due to a fluctuation of call because of her action, which interrupted business for 3 days,
What?
and due to the fact that she printed an advertisement check that the value did not match the property. She was terminated. She's been working there for 9 years. 9 years she's been working there. Um, so at first,
Y'all notice she has not shown any evidence on this? Where's the separation notice? You do realize we still don't know the name of this pink big bird. We have no idea who this person. She's making this person up. They're not real here on Earth in this reality. Literature world, real all day. On Earth, in this reality, in the year of our Lord 2026, yeah, no, that's not a real person. Harpo refuses to name the woman. Who would know what to say, ask, or who to ask for at the dang on bank? And we don't know her name or how she looks. And I'm not saying that she should be put out there. But you can understand why we cannot believe anything she says when she's, capable of lying every other time she speaks. It's funny how Umar has not debunked this whole idea of him giving somebody $68,600. I mean, for once, the Oompa Loompa could address that, and he refuses to talk about that part. So the longer he stays silent, the more credence this, woman feels she still has. Because he's not out debunking the one thing that if he did not give her this money, you would think he would have said that. Because otherwise, we can't even see evidence on any of this stuff. So what's the point? Other than us laughing at her, she's not going to produce evidence to prove any of this to be true. So where's that separation notice, Marianne? Maybe you should give her some of that money, that 68,600 you got.
I'm like, well, what do you mean when they said fluctuation of call? People from YouTube, from content creator to, I guess, regular channel member, they took it upon themselves to call this woman's place of business.
How do you know it was YouTube?
She said they couldn't get any work done for 3 business days because of the influx of calls. People calling, asking about what kind of check. Do y'all know anything about a check? They brought my name.
You
So
would
these people
think
were
that,
unable to
hold on,
conduct.
if it was content creators, you would think that they would be doing videos just like the other content creator that actually did call and went live and put the phone to the mic and confirmed that it was not a real check. That is one person, Marianne. Now, I understand that you don't like to pluralize anything. It's the inability to use the letter S to indicate something is plural. But it's as if you don't know the difference between 1 versus 12 or versus 63. Like, numbers are going over her head. You can't make this, man. This is so crazy. I need to stop saying you can't make this up because clearly she's making this stuff up. But this is so stupid. Once again, we have no name. We don't know who this person is. So, as far as we're concerned, she doesn't exist, but whatever. Big Bird got fired. And then you are saying that it was content creators that called them. Who? Which content creators? You really think if I personally, let me tell y'all something. If I called them, I would have live streamed it as well. Because this is ridiculous. I certainly would have recorded that or live streamed it. Just like the other content creator. I don't even remember his name. But we all watched his video. We all reacted to it because he was one of a few that actually recorded himself calling legacy home buyers. Now, whether other content creators called behind the scenes, is something that she would have to prove. But how would they know at the bank? How would they know that it's content creators calling in? If you call anonymous and you never give your name or the fact that you're on YouTube, then how would Marianne know that content creators are calling this bank or legacy home buyers or whichever employer this pink big bird works for the day? In one sentence, she works for legacy home buyers. In another sentence, she works for the damn Family Dollar Tree Bank. So whichever her employer is, how would they know that it's content creators calling in? There's no obligation to say, hey, my name is Lady Luck Club and I'm on YouTube. I'm a content creator and I have a question. The other guy didn't even do that. The one person that we all saw, his video just was shown by everybody. He didn't even announce himself as a content creator. How would they know that it's content creators? Marianne Lorient, you dum-dum. You know, dum-dum wants gum-gum. And Oompa Loompa and my mom. Oh.
YouTube from content creator to, I guess, regular channel member, they took it upon themselves to call this woman's place of business. She said they couldn't get any work done for 3 business days because of the influx of calls. People calling, asking about what kind of check. Do y'all know anything about a check? Like they brought. Yeah, hit that like button. So these people were unable to conduct the flow of business because YouTube bombarded them with phone calls.
Yep, no way to know that all these people calling in allegedly are from YouTube. You know, because it's as if we do nothing else. Marianne, I have a whole ass job. This is not my job. This is fun for me. This is a way for me to research information and get information out to the general public that is of the public's interest, to include your dumbass doing this. And there's nothing to research when it comes to you, Marianne, because you make this all up and you're lying. You know, but we're just here for the shits and giggles. There is no way for them to detect that these are a bunch of YouTubers calling in. She sounds just like Umar. It's like, let me just blame the content creators for everything. Next thing you know, she'll be calling us struggle streamers and talking about her and the Oompa Loompa getting married and having, you know, Swiss rolls and oatmeal cream pies for the reception dinner. Marianne, you have not experienced me dragging you yet. You haven't. I'm just giving you a little taste and keeping it comical. But you have not witnessed the zenith of me being able to drag you and have you crying at night. Why in the hell would anyone want to call a bank to say someone should be fired and then the bank fires that person with no documented evidence of anything while we still do not know who Pink Big Bird's name is? We have no name, no nothing. Why would anyone want to do that? That was unnecessary. All we needed to prove that was that the check wasn't real and it was truly from legacy home buyers. That's it. You refuse to show us a bank account or a transaction or a deposit or a check cleared or anything. You refuse to do that. So now here we are right back at the beginning. You know, because Marianne too can play this game.
And then today she got some more bad news. I post, which I have a right. I was having Dollar Bank look into security department because I need to connect the check to him. And they've been very helpful.
While we still don't see this check.
Very cooperative. But
they who?
After I guess I posted.
Y'all,
I apologize.
The phone is like, oh no. Marianne, he gave you $68,600 damn dollars. And you can't buy a phone stand from Amazon. You know you can get it delivered same day. A phone stand. Simple. Yeah. The phone is, where's the dog at? Y'all hear the dog barking? I don't hear the dog, Marianne. Where the hell is Buster?
After
The
I guess
phone
I
giving
post
up.
that video, YouTube took it upon themselves to call Dollar Bank, bombard the bank with phone call,
Yo,
and then because of the amount of money that was deposited in her account from another state, and then the name in the memo was in questioning because the authority did reach to um,
what?
security department. They closed her account and they took a step further. This poor woman can't even open a bank account anywhere in the United States. She's on some
What?
God, I can't think of the name. She's banned. She can't. You
Who?
guys should go. I don't know. She can't. If she go to a different institution,
No, no, no. We don't know
they're
what
like
to Google. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord.
YouTube bombarded them with phone calls.
This is priceless.
And then today she got some more bad news. Um, I post, which I have a right. Um, I was having Dollar Bank look into security department because I need to connect the check to him, and they've been very helpful, very cooperative. But after I guess I apologize. After I guess I post that video, YouTube took it upon themselves to call Dollar Bank, bombard the bank with phone call, and then because of the amount of money that was deposited in her account from another state, and then the name in the memo was in questioning because the
Wait. People don't lose their account because they got a deposit. And somehow you claim you were able to cash a check that is somehow legitimate and still not produce it. You're playing in our face, you dumb heifer. You actually want us to believe that a bunch of content creators called this dumbass bank and had Pink Big Bird fired. We don't know her name. And then you want us to believe that the employer listed the reason for the termination to be based upon the calls coming in from YouTube. Before they even think to put down something so stupid, guess what they're gonna do, Marianne? Do you know what the employers could do? Not give a reason for the termination at all, and just say that we don't have the budget to keep paying you, or at this point we're downsizing, and we are not able to adequately ensure you employment. We don't have any more work for you to do, or we don't owe you anything. We just want to downsize. They would not even list something so stupid in that actual separation notice. Because if it's a wrongful termination, guess what? Pink Big Bird would have a lawsuit against Dollar Tree Bank. She would be able to sue the crap out of them for wrongful termination. If they put that on that damn separation notice, Pink Big Bird should be taking them to court. A place that you would never go because conscious community and incarceration rates and blah, blah, blah. So seeing that she's never sued Umar, how all of a sudden does Pink Big Bird end up terminated because of the phone calls? Now, if you sit out here and you send out some fake check that looks like a mailer, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's one thing. But when legacy home buyers already confirmed to a different content creator, they send that out all the time. It's not something that's unusual or abnormal. That's quite normal for them. That's something they consistently do. But you're trying to say she lost her job for something that they consistently do. And now this bank, not only did they terminate her, but they closed her accounts, 2-3 days later. Oh man, y'all see? Y'all see why I keep saying we gotta laugh?
Authority did reach to security department.
Make sure you hit
They
that like button.
closed her account, And they took a step further. This poor woman can't even open a bank account anywhere in the United
Oh
States.
my God.
She's on some
Hey,
kind of
Southern.
God, I can't forget the name. She's banned. She can't. You guys could go. I don't know. She can't. If she go to a different institution, they're like, no, at this time we can't. You're on a list.
What list?
She has 4 children.
There's a list. Is it like a do not disturb list, a do not hire list? What list? I didn't know there was a list that banks can put you on to indicate that they should never give you an account. Because she's specifically saying that they put her on a list and banned her from opening an account anywhere in the United States of America, as if you cannot make a deposit into someone else's account in a different state. That means she doesn't understand the concept of a wire transfer or an EFT. You realize, Marianne, you could work for a company and their payroll department is in a headquarters in a different state. So just because you live in Ohio does not mean you could not go work for some organization where they're headquartered in the state of Texas and their payroll is there. And when you get your W-2, guess what? The actual corporate office address that goes to another state will be listed on that W-2. It's as if she doesn't understand the ability to deposit money regardless of what state you're in. If he deposited cash, I honestly don't think they would care. They would probably like, okay, where the hell you get all this money from? Like this at one time, but whatever. That's not the first person, allegedly deposit over 60 grand into an account. Once again, Oompa Loompa is not debunking any of this. He's not going out saying that this check is fake. She made all that up, and I didn't give her one coin. This is priceless.
She's on some kind of God, I can't think of the name. She's banned. She can't.
There's a do not registry or something.
You guys could go. I don't know. She can't. If she go to a different institution, they're like, no, at this time we can't. You're on a list.
Oh my God.
She has 4 children, ages 11, 9, 6, and 4. 3 girls, 1 boy. The little boy is 4 years old.
Yeah. What?
Does it feel good? All of you who took part in
she robbed the bank. I know, right?
All of you who took part in calling Dollar Bank. Does it feel good? This is a real human being that we've disrupted her life. We've caused agony. Does that feel good?
What?
Honor. You gonna be able to sleep tonight?
Oh my God.
She got 1 less than you. Younger than yours. Younger than mine. 11, 9, 6, and 4. And when they close her account,
why she still produces no evidence that this person is real, that they were employed by some bank, and that they were terminated, and the specific reason is due to YouTubers calling in, because you got on his platform, showed him a fake check from legacy home buyers, and now you're angry with him for not giving you many, 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 many days to come up with some nonsense to carry on about this lie. Notice how she still has yet to even produce a clear check or a deposit slip or anything as far as bank transactions from her bank to prove that money was deposited into her account for that same amount. It's mind-numbing. She went to a bank somewhere with lime green walls and never produced a bank statement or any transaction of any sort. Now it's all Lennon Honor's fault because, he didn't give her 14, 15 good days to come up with dumbass lies. Marianne, I'm just going to throw you this one for free. Even con artists will go out of their way to create something that looks real and that looks like it has been cashed and cleared with a specific bank. You're not even smart enough to do that. Yeah, I don't advocate for her to continue on with this dumbass fraud thing, but she's putting her foot in her mouth. Yeah, go ahead, Marion. Tell us how you still somehow got this money and now you're trying to trace it back to Umar, even though you said his name was on the check, on the memo line, and nowhere else. Yeah, no, not from his bank or anything.
Out today, they gave her that $545. She just went to another bank. She couldn't
Huh?
open an account. They made clear to her she cannot open a bank account. She get a check, she got to go to cash it at. What she told me, cash place. That's how she got to cash a check. And then if she go to look for employment and she get a check, she got to go
That's
to
the name of
cash
it.
it at. What she told me, cash place.
That's the name of the place that she had to cash a $545 check. Yo, Marianne, didn't your dumbass say that you got $45,000 that was pulled and withdrawn out of an account? What happened with the 23.6? Because it has to add up. Y'all realize she gave two different amounts when she said that money was deposited into her account, not the pink big bird, Marion Lorient. She said that she pulled $45K and that deposit went into her Huntington bank account, right? Because we just kind of laughing along with this dumb lie. And the 23.6 somehow was left behind for reasons. What happened with that amount? What happened with the $23,600? Why are you only depositing $45K in your account? So if, let's say, for shits and giggles, that $45,000 was withdrawn from Dollar Tree Bank from Pink Big Bird's account, you only took out $45K. Why isn't the 23.6 still sitting in her account? So you gave her no money for perpetuating this supposed scheme. She got nothing out of this but $545. She lost her job. YouTubers called, even though we don't know her name. And somehow now, Lennon Honor is supposed to feel bad and not sleep at night. Y'all caught up so far.
That's how she got to cash a check. And then
Yes, please. Yes, please.
She go to look for employment and it's a direct deposit. If they don't want to or not willing to do live check, she might not be able to get that job because a lot of jobs, they're going paperless. This is a real human being. And then she informed me, she's like, Marianne, I'm not even on YouTube.
What?
She goes, I've looked YouTube. What she said? She said, I'm a guest. I didn't understand what she was saying. I have a channel under Marianne Lorient, but she told me she doesn't have a channel, but she could access as a guest. I'm not, well, don't quote me on it, whatever. She know what YouTube is, but she doesn't have a YouTube account. And I know the hatred was coming from me. The hatred was for me.
Who's hating
she
you?
Got caught in the crossfire. And I feel really...
Who hates her? Well, I don't think any of us ever said we hate you, Marianne. That's a mighty strong word you're using that you still cannot define. You sound like Umar. All the haters, they don't want me to get a school open. It's been 14 years. No one has stopped Umar from opening up a damn school. It's his incompetence that won't allow him to do it. Plus, he's a scammer and a con artist. He's been lying for over 10 years about opening up a school while you keep saying, Marianne, that he's going to open the school and you don't know how functional it will be. 14 years, he's never opened a school in any state in the United States of America. I don't know why he won't take his dumbass scheme and go to Ghana. But whatever. They will beat his ass. We're too nice here in the U.S. But here we are now. And you're sitting here making this nonsense up. And somehow Lennon Honor is supposed to feel bad about a fictitious person whose name we don't know being fired from a bank where you can't even prove she worked there in the first place. No, we don't feel bad, girl.
That for her. I'm angry at what she did. And I don't think she was printing that check for him in malice. She's
Make
trying to
sure y'all
help
hit that like button.
friend helping a friend, which went bad for her. Mm.
What?
I guess all y'all who said what they say, oh, there's no such thing as dollar bank. I guess those of you who call,
I know,
you
right?
believe there's a
She
dollar
got
bank,
some nerve.
and I guess all of
Who
you
knows?
who said, oh, long shark, she ain't deposit that check. Listen,
You
I made it
didn't.
clear, crystal clear. Now some of you try. This is what you call emotionally immature and intellectually immature. I made it clear.
I know damn well you're not saying that anybody is emotional or intellectually immature. When you are lying and you still have not, riled up the competency to go to your bank, get a bank statement printed and show that to the public. We're not even asking to see PII. I'll let you figure out what that acronym is, Marianne Lorient. Let's get your brain to good use. Since, we're so emotionally and intellectually inferior to you. Can you can you believe that she said that? It's unbelievable. Now, why don't you go to your bank, post up that bank statement as proof that you deposited a check or money or a cashier's check or money order or got a wire transfer or EFT for either 45K or 68,600. Post that evidence up. So we can all catch up to you emotionally and intellectually speaking. This is coming from the woman that can't use the letter S to plural, to give plural to any term or concept. Marianne, say snake. I just want to see if you can at least, get the S sound out if it's in the beginning of the word. Snake. You can't make this up. She refuses to use the letter S to make anything plural, but we're emotionally and intellectually immature. Yeah, okay.
I said
Come on, girl.
the check was sent to me. I
We
said
don't care what you
I
said.
informed Honor immediately. I said he requests for me to give him the check, and I obliged, and I gave him the check. Listen, if he never asked for the check, Honor would have never gotten that check. That check would have never circulated on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah,
First
there
of all, on my
definitely is
channel,
psychiatric
when I
case.
do a live, you can't even see your
Exactly.
pictures and I don't even do all that technology. I don't. I
She
don't
is
do all
very
that
bipolar.
technology. When you go to my channel, I don't have no Cash App attached. I don't have no PayPal attached. I don't have all that. I'm not into that. I just don't do all of that.
Who the hell cares? Some people do this, as a living. And if you all want, you can support the channel at Cash App, $ Lady Luck Club LLC, Zelle, Lady Luck Club LLC at yahoo.com. And a super would be nice, because reasons. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hit that like button on your way in. Let's share this live and get more people up in here because you do not want to miss this. Marianne, I am going to drag you. I hope you know that because now you're trying to say that we're all stupid and inferior to your ass. That's what you're telling us. You're saying that we're all inferior to your dumb ass, because you refuse to actually read a dictionary. But somehow you went to the literature world and wrote some books. It's plural. Plural words you can't comprehend because, the letter S is too difficult. And yet we're emotionally and intellectually immature. We're not lying like hell about a check that came from legacy homebuyers either. Your reading comprehension might be challenged, Marianne. See, I'm going to drag you. Your reading comprehension might be challenged, but ours is not. Some of us, like myself, I can speak for myself. I didn't go back and look at the live stream over and over again to see if anything was going on with that check. As a matter of fact, I was listening to the live in the background and didn't even catch the full live when she went on Lennon's channel and actually presented this bogus ass piece of shit. It's a mailer. It's advertisement. As opposed to her saying, I should have just read it. I should have had him taking it down. and make sure I produce the real thing. No, no, no. We're all emotionally and intellectually immature. Marianne, where's the court documents for this lawsuit again? Or the class action? Who's the ombudsman that was appointed? Because we're so immature up in here. Who's the ombudsman? No, I'm just getting started on you, Marianne.
You understand? Even on my channel,
keep on sitting here playing in our face, calling us
I don't have nothing to flash unless I put it in front of the camera. I made that clear. Honor knew.
You have nothing to flash?
Now,
knew what?
When I got the check the first day, I said, this is a strange looking check. When I was on this show, go back and look at the show. I said, Mr. Honor, this check is strange. We're going to get him through the check. I thought we would get him through the school, but we're going to get him through the check. Send me the check, front and back.
And yet you keep saying that another one was given to you. They took the fake one, and the real one that they allegedly gave to you was cashed and cleared somewhere in the state of Ohio with Huntington Bank. And you still can't show any evidence of proof that anything was cashed and cleared. No proof of that at all. But somehow you went to the bank and withdrew out $45K. You know what? Hold on. Because obviously she forgot she said this. Because she keeps lying. Yeah, we're doing this. As much as it pains me to have to give you this damn view. Let's go back to where you said, Marianne, you thunkhead. Yep. That this money that was deposited into a different bank account, somehow you ended up only taking out $45,000. Yeah, we got to go there. We're going there. She came up with this. Here it is.
Good evening, family.
This is why we watch this with the closed caption.
I have an exclusive.
Let's get to it. We're going to the point where she said she took out $45,000. Because then she turns around and says she cashed a check, which would be an indication that her account received the entire amount. Why would you take out $45K? Why would you open an account with Chase Manhattan and then close that? Because you said that as well. Oh, I'm trying to get to that point. Hold on. Oh my God. Is she over here doing her apology tour? I'm trying to get that timestamp, you all. Bear with me. Because the amounts aren't even consistent. If the check was for $68,000, then why are you even bringing up $45,000? I'm trying to get to it. 1 second. Meantime, make sure y'all hitting that like button as y'all come in. And let's get this out. Let's get this live stream up and going. Because we're here for it. Because we're emotionally, intellectually immature. Oh my God. She talked about this and said that she took out $45,000. I'm trying to make sure oh God, I must be scamming over.
And I apologize for the dog barking, but y'all know on where he abruptly some district from
anyone know the timestamp on that? It was 45, and the number is the number of lies she's telling. Exactly. Hey, Manny, how you doing? Oh, I got to find this. Now I got to find it. Now I have to find it. Oh, let me go to the transcript. You can't make this up. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me. Because now we're not letting this go. She said something about $45,000. So when your amounts are not even matching up, how the hell you clear a check for $68,600 and then turn around and say that you took out only 45,000, but yet you closed the whole account. She sat here and said that she went. That's what she said. She was arguing in the parking lot. Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Mary, we're gonna find this. Is if it's the last thing I do today. We're gonna find this. This is insane. Hold on. Hold on. How am I missing this? Did she cut down this video? Did she cut this video down? She trimmed the hell out of this. Y'all, this is crazy. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Is it? It's got. Where's that whole video? I know she hasn't taken it down. It looked like it's edited. That video was much longer than that. The one she wearing black. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay, let me see if this is. I think this is one. Is it? Hold on. I was about to say, what the hell? Hold on, hold on. Y'all, thank you for bearing with me because we're gonna pull this up. Because I want you all to remember now, all these she gave different amounts. How's that even possible if you cash the entire check? Oh my God. Y'all see that? There it is. There it is. 46,600 was deposit. Y'all see this? Let's play this part right here. Because I'm telling y'all, the amounts do not match. And you cannot cash and deposit a whole check for $68,000, but then say you took out 46,000 if you close the entire account. Why is it that what you deposited is not what was cash and clear? Why are those amounts not lining up? Okay, let's start right here.
A YouTuber had a question and a content creator took the challenge. Okay, we need to challenge this. All fair and square, but my only thing, I just didn't like the way he handled the situation. And once we sat with his attorney and my attorney, I signed I signed the disclosure right I needed to sign, and then a check was issued at the time of the signing. I ran to Chase Manhattan, we deposited, and we
See?
really felt like, okay, if this check bounced, we're gonna in Ohio, when you give a bad check, it's very serious. There's
She said Chase Manhattan.
hefty penalty, and there's criminal charges that one will face. So we're like,
Marianne, you
all right,
going to jail.
we're gonna get him, and the check family cleared. When the check cleared,
She said the check family cleared, but we're intellectually immature. The check family cleared. I didn't know checks had families. Was it the husband or the wife or the kids? You know, the entire check family cleared.
I
What
think it took
68.6?
3 to 5 business days, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a few months, family. Um, I closed the account at Chase Manhattan. and I took the check and I deposited the check in my account. Now, and the
Okay, so she deposited in Chase Manhattan, and then she closed the account. Wait, I closed the account at Chase Manhattan, and I want
I
y'all to see
took
this.
the check and I deposited
I took the check and I deposited
the check in my account.
in her account, and that's the one with Huntington Bank. Y'all see what she's saying here? Y'all, you see this? Y'all see this? You can't make this up. What's going on? One United, all of her lives are catching up to her and exceeding her. This is priceless. Shout out to Manny for the information. Marianne, you're gonna start getting reported. You understand? What's going on, Miss Coco? How you doing? Y'all, this is crazy. Y'all see this right now? Y'all see this right now? Y'all see this? So she took the check that cashed with Chase Manhattan, took it out, and then cashed it or deposited it into her account. That's supposed to be the Huntington Bank because she just said she closed the account with Chase Manhattan, because it was already closed and shut down.
Now, in the Huntington Bank, the
See?
deposit is for 42 and
42
something because I
and
took
something.
out of the 68,000, I took 20, I took 20, 26 and something. But like today, like I said,
Well, you took 20, 26 and something. Okay. Because she's so much more intellectually advanced than we are. Marianne, what the hell does this mean? Which number is it? Here's where bank transactions and statements come in handy. Here's where deposit slips come in handy. Here's where your online bank account that you can access from your phone comes in handy. You can look at your transactions online. In this day and age, most people have a bank account where they can access their bank information online on their phone. They even have, most banks have apps. So you already said you cashed it and cleared it at Chase Manhattan and then somehow closed that account and deposited into your account with Huntington. Now you're saying in the next statement, I want you all to see how crazy this line, this line right here is. It's just flowing from one statement to another. I mean, her statements aren't even consistent back to back.
I think it took 3 to 5 business days, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a few months, family. I closed the account at Chase Manhattan,
See?
and I took the check and I deposited the check in my account. Now,
How?
in the Huntington Bank, the deposit.
That means the check cleared in 2 different banks. So you took the check to Chase Manhattan, it got cleared and deposited. And then somehow you closed that account and you just took the check because, somehow they just gave her the check back. that check that had cash and cleared. Somehow Chase Manhattan gives her the check back, I guess. Because, this is based on just logic and common sense, Marianne. They gave you back the check. And then your ass takes it to Huntington Bank and deposit the check again in your Huntington Bank account. Now look how we go from one sentence to another about this deposit.
Is for 42 and something because I took
42 and something. Why is it not still 68.6? Because we're so intellectually immature. Why is it not 68.6 still? I told you, Marianne, I will drag you and sleep peacefully. It is nothing for me. I can do this with one hand tied behind my back. Now it's 42 and some change, but not the 68.6. And in the way she phrases this, it's as if she deposited cold hard cash, not a check. Because the check amount should not change, period. The bank is not going to give you 42,000 if you're depositing a check that says 68,600. If the account holder does not have sufficient funds, they won't cash that check at all. They're not going to clear it unless the entire amount is available in Pink Big Bird's bank account. But you said you took it to Chase Manhattan, it cleared there, and then you took the check and cleared it in your bank account with Huntington Bank. Now you're saying the amount is not even the same. Okay, keep lying like hell.
Out of 68,000, I took.
Come on, girl.
20. I took 20, 26 and something. But like today, like I said, my entire schedule rearranged. I went to Chase. This was in a closed account, where for them to pull that closed account and to give me proof of statement of the 46,600.
Yeah, it started out with 42, now it's 45, now it's 46,600. How did this happen? Why would the amount change again? The check is for 68,600. Marianne, do you understand why I keep saying that you might go to jail? Because let's just say any of this dumb shit was true. What you've just said is that you've taken the same exact check and deposited into two different banks and two different bank accounts. You understand that it's check fraud. It's also bank fraud. You're trying to defraud a bank out of the same amount of money in two different banks. That's double dipping. So somehow Chase Manhattan is going to give her 68,600, and then she's going to take that check and then deposit it again with Huntington Bank. But then all of a sudden, she took out 42, 45, or 46,600. Three different amounts because reasons.
Out of 68,000, I took 20. I took 20, 26.
26
and something. But
and something.
Like today, like I said, my entire schedule rearranged. I went to Chase. This was in a closed account, where for them to pull that closed account and to give me proof of statement of the 46.
Now it's 45 to 46,600. So she can't even get the amount straight. And why is there varying amounts? What happened to the 20,000? Why would they only give you 46,600? Why would that be the only amount you deposit in your Huntington Bank account? If the check cleared into the Huntington Bank, wouldn't it have cleared for the same exact amount on the check? How often did this happen? Hit the 4. Y'all just hit the 4. Have any of you ever taken the same check to two different banks, and one bank gives you 68,600? That cleared somehow, and then you close that account. And as opposed to you saying, I withdrew the money or I just transferred it to my Huntington Bank account. No, you're saying you took that check again and cashed and cleared it with a different bank, being Huntington. And now all of a sudden, the amount changes. What bank does that? What bank takes a check, cash and clears it, but they only give you a fraction of the actual amount on the check? What bank does this? Because, Family Dollar Tree, Chase Manhattan, whatever, Huntington, all these banks should be shut the hell down. They should be shut down. Once you cash and clear a check, by the way, information is on that check to indicate that it's actually been cashed. But somehow, she took that same check, cashed it in another bank account. And as opposed to it being cleared for 68,600, now it's 40, 42, 45, 46,600. A shooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Y'all keeping up so far? Yeah, I'm just saying. Here's where we at. Because two different banks aren't going to sit here and give you 68,600, knowing that same check has been already cashed and cleared. But yet she hasn't shown this so-called check that cashed and cleared in two different banks. And ironically, the second time is way less than what the actual amount is on the damn check. Go figure. Go figure.
600 that was deposited.
What happened to the other
So
20?
that's how that was. And then
It's
throughout the
not
entire
math work.
process, when the check cleared, I informed them. When I close the account, withdraw the money to transfer to my primary institution, I informed them. So there was always a line of communication.
Why did you only withdraw 45, 46, 42, whatever the number is? Why was it not for the full 68.6? If you close an account, keep this in mind, people. In this reality here on earth, if you close a bank account, they're going to pay out the entire balance. So what happened to the other 20 something? You know, because she's talking about 40 something. So what happened to the other 20 something? Why would the bank not give you the full amount that was cashed and cleared from this check? What did you do with the other 20 something, Marianne? You know, because that's not how math works. And yet we're the intellectual immature ones. She's defying math in real time. And she's basically calling us stupid. Girl, you have lost your damn mind.
To my primary institution, I informed them. So there was always a line of communication.
So now there's a transfer of the money.
Everything regarding this Umar saga. I felt like he was the one person that understood the urgency, how Umar was plaguing the community and how he needed to be removed. And last night, I'm going to be honest, I didn't understand his politics. I didn't.
Yeah, here what she said here keep going in on Lennon on him because, you know, she wants to blame everybody else but her damn self. So I'm trying to make sure we all got an understanding of this amount. We all got an understanding of this, of how she lied and defied math. Then she brings up this mysterious woman, you know, Pink Big Bird, because she won't name her at all. And then that person somehow got a deposit. You can't make this up. I'm trying to make sure I get to that because I want this to be clear. Somebody just went to a bank and deposited money in Philadelphia. Good child.
So I say all this. I come to entry on him.
This is crazy. Yeah, okay. She feels so bad and blah, blah, blah. Good child. I just want to make sure we got this in. Hold on. Yeah, let's get back to the other one.
And that just kind of.
I just want you all to hear that part about the amounts. Let's get back to the other one. Now that we've gotten that out the way, let's get back to the other.
Front back. And you never took the time to look at it. All right, we're going to give you grace for the first day.
So I want to go back a little bit. So we know she's giving 3-4 different amounts. Pay attention now, because for some reason, moving all that money around still led to her only moving 46.6 at most, but not 68.6. Somehow $20,000 is missing. That's how bad she is with money and math. $20,000 is missing based on the other video, and she has not given an account for it. We have no idea what happened with 20 grand.
YouTube is, but she doesn't have a YouTube account. And I know the hatred was coming from me. The hatred is for me. She got caught in the crossfire. And I feel
Define
really
the word
bad for her.
hatred.
I'm angry at what she did.
What?
And I don't think she was printing that check for him in malice. She's trying to help. Friend helping a friend, which went bad for her.
It's check fraud. I don't give a damn who did it. It's check fraud. You literally said in a separate video that you took that same check and tried to cash and clear it with two different banks. Then you turned around and retracted that, I guess. Or you just lied and said now there was a withdrawal of the money, but not the full 68.6, you know, because the account was closed. No, it's only 46.6 at most. And $20,000 is still MIA. and you're mad at her. Boy, a hit dog will holler every time. Ain't that right, Marianne?
Hmm. I guess all y'all who said what they say, oh, there's no such thing as dollar bank. I guess those of you who
I don't
call,
care what the name of the bank is.
you believe there's a dollar bank, and I guess all of you who said, oh, Long Shark, she ain't deposit that check. Listen, I made it clear, crystal clear. Now some of you, this is what you call emotionally immature and intellectually immature. I made it clear.
Woo, child.
I
That
said
burns my ass right there.
the check was sent to me. I said I informed Honor immediately. I said he requests for me to give him the check, and I obliged, and I gave him the check. Listen, if he never asked for the check, Honor would have never gotten that check. That check would have never circulated on YouTube. First of all, on my channel,
First of all, you could have just told Lynn and Honor no. Is he that irresistible? I've never known Lynn and Honor to be irresistible to where you can't tell him no. Yeah, you can't make this up. Why she couldn't say no? You know what? No, I'm just, Lennon, I love you, bro. But I'm not gonna present that because it doesn't look right. And I need to get this verified. As a matter of fact, help me get this verified. Because there's a disclaimer statement at the bottom, and there's no bank name on this damn check. But yet she took time to cut out white pieces of paper and put it over pay to the order or pay up to the amount of or whatever. And the name on the signature part. She tried to redact it and still forgot about the disclaimer statement at the bottom because reading is not fundamental for her. Because you keep sitting here thinking that we're all as dumb as you are. Keep calling us emotionally and intellectually immature if you want to. Keep on. For every single time you try to play in our face and then call us stupid, like that's funny and cute. No, you're gonna catch it from me. You will not insult my intelligence or the intelligence of my Luxus here in the Lady Luck Club. The hell you will.
When I do a live, you can't even see your pictures and I don't even do all that technology.
So what?
I don't do all that technology. When
Nothing to do with a bank
you go to
statement.
my channel, I don't have no Cash App attached. I don't have no PayPal attached. I don't have all that. I'm not into that. I just don't do all of that.
Nobody give that like it's so high and mighty for her not to get a Cash App. Don't sit here and lie and say you never got a super chat. Y'all, listen, this is something else. It is my chaos girl. What's going on? My chaos brew, the intentionally of the BS is diabolical. Thank you. Shout out to my chaos brew. Akamo TV was up in here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Many up in here. I'm so happy to see you, honey. Flossie said my chaos brew pointed out that my house was the house that they filmed in for that terrible movie. That wasn't no $500,000 home. Exactly. What she really mad about, because she keep telling herself every time she brings up moot points that no one asks about. Whenever she says, my house is not valued at 68 cents, it's worth more than that. Not trying to floss. Oh, okay, keep flossing. No one even asked you how much is your home worth. We don't care about that. Post up the real check. How do you take that check and cash it and clear it in two different banks again? Because that's check fraud, Marianne. See, this is what happens when you sit here and poke the bear talking about we're emotionally and intellectually immature. Yo, the internet will clap back and show you exactly how immature we really are. Keep on. When you're sitting here doing what sounds to be felonious, I'll let you Google the definition of that word felonious. I'm not even going to spell it out for you, Marianne. You seem to be the highly intellectual one. So when I say felonious, you should definitely know what the hell that means.
You understand? Even on my channel, I wouldn't have displayed no checkers. I don't have nothing to flash unless I put it in front of the camera.
Duh.
I made that clear.
Holy crap.
Honor knew.
Like a new concept for her.
Now, when I got the check the first day, I said, this is a strange looking check. When I was on this show, go back and look at the show. I said, Mr. Honor, this check is strange. We're going to get him through the check. I thought we would get him through the school, but we're going to get him through the check. Send me the check, front and back. And you never took the time to look at it? All right, we're going to give you grace for the first day.
Yeah, no, you never even read it your damn self, and yet you redacted it with white pieces of paper. Man, when I say this, boy, this gaslighting is something else. Oh, it's, it's the lack of use of words. Because we're all so stupid and she's so smart. Once again, she just figured out that I could have just showed the check just by showing the phone up to it and, letting the camera capture it, from my phone. She can do the same thing with bank statements, but she refuses to do that shit as well. It's like a eureka moment for her. Unless I just hold it up and just put it in the phone. That's all you have to do. What do you mean? That's the only way we're going to see it. Clearly, you're not tech savvy. No one's expecting you to be. What we expect you to be is thorough. What we expect you to be is literate. We expect you to be is to be able to keep numbers consistent or to do simple mathematics. Marianne, what's 3 times 2?
Now, when I got the check the first day, I said, this is a strange looking check. When I was on the show, go back and look at the show. I said, Mr. Honor, this check is strange. We're going to get him through the check. I thought we would get him through the school, but we're going to get him through the check. Send me the check, front and back. And you never took the time to look at it? All right, we're going to give you grace for the first day. The second day, I went to sign the disclosure. I got a live check. I explained to you guys in the receipt video, that check that circulated on YouTube was returned with the letter. When I got home, I made the video. Bank was already closed. I made the video. Go backtrack if you may.
I already did that. And you say you went to the bank and you cashed and cleared it with Chase Manhattan, which was already shut down by then. And then you took the money out, only $45K, $46,600, whatever. And not the $20,000 at bare minimum. Where's the 20 grand? You know what I can do with $20,000 right now? Y'all, thank y'all so much for the support. Make sure you guys, if you would like to donate towards the channel, and prove Marianne Lorient, we don't give a damn about what she thinks about anybody making money on YouTube. Hit the Cash App, the Zelle, Supers. I appreciate it. God bless your heart and all your parts. You can't make this up. Except she did. It's literature world.
I said checks upstairs. I'm going to open an account because I don't trust him. I'm not putting that in my primary account. I shared that with him. He knew there was a live check. He knew.
No, it's not a live check.
The following day when I had to come on the show. Again, second day, you didn't look at the check? The third day when I came on your show. Let me tell you something. As his guest, there's a pre-conversation. He doesn't just bring you up like that. There's a pre-conversation. Everybody's on the same page. And I said to him, I said, well, I deposited. No, I know you got paid. This is how the conversation went. I know you got paid. But you know what? I'm not going to, he put it all on me. I'm not putting it all on him. I take responsibility. I take 110%.
Hell just froze over. In case y'all didn't know, hell just froze over. Even God is laughing on the throne right now, loudly. God is laughing at you, Marianne Lorient. You take 110% responsibility. Wouldn't that imply that it's well beyond 100%? Meaning you do not blame anyone else at all. There's a 0% chance that anyone else is catching blame if you're taking accountability in the blame at 110%. Because numbers are hard for you. It's this so-called her saying we're emotionally and intellectually immature. So numbers are hard for you, Marianne. 110% means not only is no one else taking the blame, you're really kicking yourself in the ass because you're going beyond the 100%, which is full and complete, right? No, this is more like 51-49 because she keeps blaming Lennon, and then she says, "Oh, well, I take responsibility." It's not at 110%. That's not how math or percentages work. Marianne, do we have to give you a pie chart?
Responsibility. You know why? Because that is when my
integrity kicked in.
You understand? I'm not comfortable. That is when, as a person of faith, my Christianity should have kicked in. I fell back and I rolled with it. No, it's on me. I took the L. What I want to ask you guys, at what point will you guys hold him accountable? And you know what? Let me tell you how dirty he is. Not only he deliberately sent me a message which is not within our pattern, but we're gonna let
Wait a
that
minute.
go. I took
How you got like go?
screenshot. This is after I got off the show. And I'm like, what message? What's he talking about? And I opened the message. The time frame from when he sent it to when he goes live, dirty. And when I screenshot on the show, you know what he said? We're gonna give her grace. All calm, cool, and collected. He turned off the call. I could not communicate by phone with him when I got off the show.
What the hell you say?
Phone, his real phone, blocked me. We're gonna give her Marianne, you gonna get the check. You know what he wanted? For me to give him a copy of the live check, send it, inbox.
Oh,
He
dear
wasn't gonna bring
Lord.
me
You
back on.
fussing?
And then post the check. I go, well, I told you I was gonna have faith. Here's your check. He knew there was a live check. He said it with confidence. She's gonna come through. He knew there was a live check. He could play.
How? What is a live check? Can someone explain that concept to me? Because it's the intellectual immaturity of it all. What is a live check? It doesn't mean the other one was dead. So there's a dead check, a live check. We got one going with wings here. There's a check family. It's like mom and dad and 2 kids and a dog and a picket fence. In the land of literature world, where checks are real and walking. A live check was cash cleared and also shown to Lynn and Honor. Not the dead one, though. Because Debo and Associates took the dead one when they met up with her in Ohio somewhere. She never said the location, none of that. No. So the dead check was taken by Debo and Associates at this so-called meet and greet. And they gave her the live check that she cashed and cleared with 2 different banks because check fraud. Yeah, this is something. Girl, we got to come up with some elaborate charts and graphs because that's what she claimed the Oompa Loompa brought to some settlement with an ombudsman. It's the elaborate charts and graphs. He's gonna open school. He's gonna family. He's gonna open the school. He will open the school. I can't. I'm not lying. So, yeah. That's see. And she has the audacity to want to sit here and pull us into her intellectual spectrum. In the land of literature world where everything in her mind is high as shit. Marianne, stop drinking before you go live.
With y'all, but he can't play with me. And let me tell you, all of the sabotage, the video, that don't really even bother me. It don't. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen, I'm not gonna sit here and be a hypocrite. My channel got monetized.
Marianne, define the word hypocrite. It's obvious that you don't understand the concept or definition of it, but just for shits and giggles, define the word hypocrite without looking at dictionary.com. Let's see how much you've been able to, mature intellectually over the years. I just want to let you all know you have people who are intellectually mature and they're not even 21 years old. And you also have, on the flip side, some old fools. People who are like 45, 50 plus years old, still walking around with the mind of a 12-year-old child. And it's because she chooses to do this, by the way. Kicking her down is not even a conceivable thought when she chose to fall into that hole she dug for herself. She's an old fool. And she's supposed to be a representation of this conscious community. They should just have you just extradited out. Excommunicate your ass. It's the incompetency of it all.
Exactly. 3 weeks and 4 days on YouTube. You understand? 3 weeks and 4 days. I've made.
You still have not shown the bank
from YouTube. I made. Like, this is not.
Oh, she's made money from YouTube, but if we earn a coin, she's so livid. Oh, how disgusting it is for you to have the cash shop. How dare you all ask for money? How dare? But she's made money from the YouTube. From the YouTube. This is priceless. Oh, Marianne. How dare you say we're intellectually immature?
In 4 days on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm gonna harp on
You
that.
understand? 3 weeks and 4 days. I've made money from YouTube.
Yeah,
I
everybody should keep
made.
lying like this.
Like, this is nice passive income. Do you know by the time Honor threw me off, all of them making videos, I've made more money within that time frame than I did the entire time I was on YouTube. I was shocked.
What?
Because he's kind of my mentor. When there's something on YouTube I don't understand, he's my go-to. I was shocked. Oh, she's losing subscription. She's okay. Listen.
Who knew lying like hell could be so lucrative? Oh, yeah. All that glitters is not gold. All good money ain't, all money ain't good money. These are, whole slogans from life experiences. But she's made the most. She's been lying about this bullshit. That's what she just said here. Ever since she came up with this elaborate story about this fake ass check, she's made a bunch of money. Lying like hell is so lucrative.
My channel got monetized exactly 3 weeks and 4 days on YouTube.
Wow.
You understand? 3 weeks and 4 days. I've made money from YouTube. I made. Like, this is
we
nice
can't
passive
split up
income.
our cash.
Do you know by the time Honor threw me off, all of them making videos, I've made more money within that time frame than I did the entire time I was on YouTube. I was shocked. Because he's kind of my mentor. When there's something on YouTube I don't understand, he's my go-to. I was shocked. Oh, she's losing subscription. She's okay. Listen.
I could care less.
Part of the game. I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if there's one subscriber.
See? Yeah, she's going to keep lying and making content, because she's lying. Marianne, for as long as you can do this, anything you can do, we will do better. We will do everything better than you. Yes, we can. You can't make this up. Yeah, this is something else. She's bragging about lying and making money from her lies. Being deceptive to the public. Boy, it's something else, ain't it? She's sleeping peacefully at night with the help of Golden Green. Yeah, no, she's not going to bed sober. I fear that she's not even sober now. But she certainly does not care. She goes to bed wasted. You got to find something to numb that pain from the headache you created for yourself for lying. Because only this can be made up in the world of make-believe.
I'm here to stay. Nobody's running me off of YouTube. I'm telling you right now. Y'all can make video till kingdom come.
We will.
And then you know what? I couldn't understand the hate. Now, him, the CC.
And that word again.
I'm not saying it's all, but there's a collective core. It's like a cult.
What?
That's how I view it. We are adults.
She just called the Cookie Crush shatter coat. Oh no! Marianne, you sound just like an Umar Tardian right now. Yo, this is unbelievable. You know what else is a cult, Marianne? The conscious community. That you claim to represent. The conscious community where you all are putting Umar on a pedestal and he has given you nothing in 14 years. You wouldn't be able to list any positive thing he has done for any community anywhere on earth. Not just in the United States of America, also in the continent of Africa. Because Umar, Africa is a continent, not a country. Not one thing. All he does is show up, run his damn mouth, get whatever money he can milk out of his cult base, and then he goes back to his mama's closet. And you have his protege sitting here, lying through her teeth, bragging about how her lies are very lucrative for her. Make sure you all hitting that like button. Because truth telling, boy, I guess it's just hard work to do, huh? It's too much to ask for her to just post up a bank statement with this fictitious money she made up off the top of her head. I mean, I even asked why this amount? Why 68,600? What's the difference between that and it being 88,100? If it's all make-believe and fake, why lie about the numbers? She gave 2, 3, 4 different numbers in a whole separate video. and said that she took this check and cashed it with two different banks. Once again, where's the Oompa Loompa at? Because you think he would have denied the hell out of this.
Oh, these are people from the age 40 to 60.
She's an old.
They left. When I tell you his chat was so bad, he closed it. Honor never closed his chat. He literally closed it. And then they came to my channel. They kept it going. They continued. They kept it going.
Oh my God. Who tired my subs?
The hate was for me, and this woman got caught. All of y'all. For 3 days. She said for 3 days they couldn't conduct business due to her action. They were calling that place 3 day continuously. No. We're adults. Are we that miserable in our life where once we're turned you two off from being entertained, we're going to go persecute people on the outside? No, my goodness.
Yeah, how dare you all go out and persecute a flat out pathological liar? How dare you? How dare you all do videos and laugh and mock at this pathological liar? You all are supposed to be entertained. You're not supposed to get facts about another scammer con artist. No, this is entertainment, people. Y'all, she's writing a badass movie in real time. She's already said what she plans on doing. She's going to make a movie out of all of this and call it Content Creators. Because, Marianne, you said exactly what you were going to do. Now that I'm more prone to believe. But your movies are garbage. She brags about Polite being in a movie. You know, somebody that's in prison for being convicted of messing with an underage girl that was supposed to be like a stepdaughter to him. That's her hero. That's her representation of this Black conscious community. Polite Nauma. And they want to sit here and call us emotionally and intellectually immature. Y'all can't help her.
And not one of you, from content creator to channel member, I can't say that. I have some channel member that supported me. But not one of you could be partial, could be biased, could be neutral. Say, well, okay.
Wait. What'd she say? Did I just do that? Hold on, not one of you what?
You, from content creator to channel member, I can't say that. I have some channel member that supported me. But not one of you could be
let you lie.
Partial, could be biased, could be neutral. Say, well, okay.
Partial, biased, neutral. One of these things is not like the other. One of these words does not belong. Can you all tell me which word is not like the other two by the time I get through singing this song? I told you all words are hard for her. Wait a minute. Yo, this is something else. Marianne, take this damn L, you moron. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Partial, bias, but neutral. Marianne. Partial and bias are the antagonistic terms of neutral. If you're being neutral, you're not taking one side or the other. I believe the word you're looking for is impartial, IMPARTIAL, and non-biased. You want people to be biased? I can pick a side. I'm going to pick the side where, people tell the truth. And we just laugh at you for lying. That's it. It's that simple. You want us to be biased, partial, and possibly neutral. All at the same time? Yeah, we'll be partial and biased. Yeah, your wish is our command.
She was wrong. Marianne was wrong. I'm taking accountability.
Going in on you, Marianne.
Where's his accountability? Y'all think Honor didn't? Honor knew. He knew.
He knew what?
It was a live check. He knew. I'm telling you, he knew.
Yeah, because he's not going to admit to knowing a dead chick. What's 6 feet under, we can't control. Boy, this check family seems to be growing larger and larger by the day. They replicating like rabbits. Girl, the fact that she keeps referring to this as a live check just shows me exactly where her emotional and intellectual maturity level is stored. Marianne, you have no credibility. And you want us to be biased and partial. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep clowning you then.
I kept on blow to blow, blow to blow. He knew. This woman lost her job. The hate was for me. What I can't understand.
We don't even know who she is.
For the channel member. How can you have so much hate for someone you don't even know? Where's all this hatred for me coming from? Now, the content creator, I'm understanding the game. None of them like each other. It's all fake. If I get a chance to slit your throat, I will. I get that. I get that. It's vicious. I'm the content now.
Y'all, and she proud of that. Y'all, she proud of. I told you all, narcissists don't care what type of attention they receive. Whether it's negative or positive attention, they just want attention. This is her goal. Her goal is for her to be the content. Marianne, that means you should feel nothing as I continue to drag your ass all over YouTube. This should not bother you at all. I don't even expect you to respond because you get it, remember? This is not hatred. You know another word you cannot define? Right alone with accountability or partial or bias. You can't make this up. No, this is us calling you out. We're going to call you a liar. Flat out. You're a pathological liar at that. I'm also going to laugh at you because if I don't, and I'll just be sitting here with a headache being mad. Girl, I told you, anything you can do, we will do better. You got all the content creators coming for you because you just called us all emotionally and intellectually immature. So, no, this is about to ramp up for you. Buckle up.
And y'all could eat. It's fair. The money Honor made off of me, and then it was very disrespectful. Oh, I brought her on. Okay.
That's not disrespectful. That's a fact.
I thank you publicly numerous times. But listen, we squared out. As much as you ate off my video.
How is that disrespectful for him to say that? That's a matter of a fact, Marianne. You know, something that you can't understand and define either. Facts. When there's evidence to prove that it's true and that it's generally accepted as a fact as well. You know, I'm not going to keep throwing you too many more bones, girl. I don't care how many more languages she speaks. The fact that she still pretends as if she doesn't understand basic English terms is concerning to me.
Yo, come on. Don't play. Don't play. When you brought me on, you were at 50. By the time we're at this level, you at 80,000. Stop playing. Between me and Lene, you gained 30,000. But stop playing. You playing game. You're playing game right now, Honor. Quit playing.
You have a lot about that.
Both our president helped your channel.
So what?
Yeah, you brought me on. Listen, I helped grow your channel just as well. I fatten your pocket. Quit playing. If what I'm making, I can only imagine what you're making. And I'm a little channel. And let me tell you something. And I think for the other content creators, the hate is like what? Like, it's YouTube. Y'all mad because I'm eating too?
Yeah, y'all mad because she lying like hell and eating? How dare you all? How dare we get mad and hate her for lying and making content out of her dumb lies? Y'all, there's a movie to come soon after this, you know, content creators. Because once this starts dying down and people are just going to keep laughing at her, but then talk about other things, then that's when she's going to drop this film because she'll realize people aren't giving me attention anymore. Somehow Lennon Honor was supposed to read to her, you know, because he's so intellectually immature and all. But she needs to be read to. She said that. He didn't. I was waiting for him to read to me. Were you? Marianne, I got something to read to you later on.
All of y'all eating? Oh, she's losing. So what? I'm losing them. Listen, I lost people. I was losing people. I made more money within that time frame than I made entirely on YouTube. Come on, y'all know. Listen, it's like the clip. They come in there watching. He knew. This is a real human being. She got 4 kids. No. Well, you could have.
Y'all. Oh, Lord. She's got 4 kids. Big Bird procreated 4 times. Who the daddy? If this is pink Big Bird we're talking about here, then regular Big Bird should be talking about how he's financially supporting his kids out here. Marianne, where did that $20,000 go?
You could prevent all this. All you gotta do is show us a check. No. That check will not make his documentary. That check will not make his documentary. I will not give Leonard Honor what he wants. Will not. I told y'all I could be petty. Will not. I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all want. I'm grown. Send the YouTube police. He's a liar.
Oh no, is there a YouTube police? What number should we dial? It can't be 911. It must be 446. No, it's 686. In memory of the 68,600. Yeah, we got to call YouTube police. We're going to have them escalate this to the highest court of the land. They're going to file charges against you, Marianne. YouTube police is not to be played with, y'all. They're not for play. They're worse than the FBI, all feds. YouTube police must be something else. Y'all dial 686 and you need help from YouTube police. Oh, yeah, we're going to report you to YouTube police. I'm pressing charges against you. YouTube police going to make sure that you come up with that $20,000 or else, Marianne. At the very least, you could give us all a super chat for sitting here laughing at you. How dare you not give us money?
He's a backstabber. He's conniving. Honor is a snake in the grass. I cannot believe someone could show kindness, but turn around and be this dark. You know what he reminds me of? And some of you may not be able to relate to what I'm going to share. You could Google it. For some of you to have children, because I have children. For some of you who saw Toy Story when that first came out, there was a character, Lasso the bear.
Did you? Yeah.
Everybody loved Lasso. Warm, loving bear. And when that bear turned dark, it makes you cringe. Like, oh my God, Lasso. That's Leonard. Passive, aggressive, nasty. Yo, when I tell you what he did, and then, did he tell y'all? Before he put that post, it is official. Official by who? Official by who? I'm a liar. Who made it official? Did he tell?
We all did. There's a thing called lying by omission, Marianne. I understand that that's a concept that you can't comprehend. Words just so, hard for you. I get it. Lying by omission is exactly what you're doing by saying that you received a live check, not the dead one, the live one, cleared it and cashed it with two different banks, then turned around somehow and only pulled 46.6 out of an account that you claim you closed, even though the bank would close out and actually pay you out all the money in your account. Somehow, $20,000 is still missing because you're defying math. And yet, you produce zero evidence to support any of this. So since the definition of the word liar is also going over your head, you have a whole spelling test I expect you to do. Put hatred, accountability, hypocrite, liar, check, money, cash. You got many words to define at this point. You need to get to reading. Dictionary.com can be your best friend if you let it. Yeah, because we're so emotionally and intellectually immature. So only she can read the dictionary at this point. That's your golden book, Marianne. Dictionary. And I'm not even saying to get the actual physical book. You can Google it online. So since she does not have the concept of the definition of the word liar, why are you upset that people are calling you a term that you cannot be familiarized with, since you don't know what it means? What you mad about? Also the word hate or hatred. No one has to hate you to call you a liar. Because liars got a lot. That's how it goes. You're just a liar. You have no evidence, and you said that all these things happen. You go to a police station, but not the bank itself. You're a liar. The end.
Y'all, that post came after he texted me 7 times. 7 times. I disengaged. I fell back. I'm not engaging with you. I'm not responding to your text. I'm not trying to. I'm not. No. He didn't want no more phone conversation. He took the phone icon, came on lock, and then he blocked me from his phone.
Yeah.
Listen, he know what he was doing. He wanted to deal with this publicly. You're going to be the sacrifice lamb, the sacrificial lamb. And I'm going to
the sacrifice lamb.
Spotless. Now, I know there's a live check. I'm going to make some money off of this after the bus run you over. Because you're going to give me that check. They're all going to come to me. Here's the check. Oh, I don't know. Why she do that? Why didn't she he was going to put a spin on it. I changed the narrative. I came like a volcano on his show. Was that right? No. But that's the way I knew how to be in control of the situation, because I have lost all control of the situation.
You're not in control the situation. Wait a minute. Does she literally go from in the same statement says that this is how I'm going to be in control of the situation, and next statement, I am not in control of this situation.
Because you're going to give me that check.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. How did Rick James put it? Oh man, Dave Chappelle. I wish he would come back and do another season. He was like, hey, I didn't put my foot on Charlie Murphy's couch and messed it up. Yeah, I remember putting my feet on Charlie Murphy's couch and messing it up.
They're all gonna come to me. Here's a check. Oh, I don't know. Why'd she do that? Why didn't she get? He was gonna put a spin on it. I changed the narrative. I came like a volcano on his show. Was that right? No. But that's the way I knew how to be in control of the situation, because I have lost all control of the situation. I lost control.
That's how I knew how to be, to be in control of the situation, because I had lost all control of the situation. I lost control. You never got it back, Marianne. And until you conquer English with 2 and 3 syllable words, you will not control the situation.
Couldn't even believe Wednesday. That video I played for Debbie, and I told y'all, listen, this woman, when she called, she had the date and time. Wednesday. I knew somebody came to me. The person who came to me gave him a super chat. Honor's going to throw you over. Honor's going to throw you over. Jump ship. You're going to take a hit, but you'll survive it. You let Honor throw you, you're not going to survive it. I said, you know what? I'm going to take my chance on the ship. Nah, I'm going to survive this. But he threw me over, but I'm going to survive this. I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay.
I can't tell you to go anywhere.
It breaks my heart because she allowed me to come in her home. This woman that's in district, she ain't got no husband. 9 years. She got fired. I hope y'all felt good. Content creator, channel member, that felt it was their due diligence to call that woman's place of business. It was for me. But she when there's war, there's casualty.
Huh?
3 days?
This is not a war.
We're adults. We got jobs. We come on YouTube. We get information. We exchange. We have camaraderie. We get entertained. 3 days, and then she told me, y'all did call Dollar Bank. They closed her account. She can't even open another bank account with another bank institute. I couldn't even believe it. And then
that's not how that works. If you have a bank account closed and no bank wants to do business with you, how do you think these banks are talking to each other? It would have to be because you've committed so much damn fraud. You have criminal charges, something that would be available to the public that most banks could access. Otherwise, if I close an account with one bank, and let's say I have a negative balance of $10 or something, I never pay it, and I just close it. They're not even gonna close it. I just leave it alone. How do you know that bank is going to talk to any other bank that I choose to open an account with? How would they know that? How would that bank know that I've opened an account with another bank unless I tell them? Does she really think these banks talk to each other like that? If they gave her a check for $545, she worked for the bank and Legacy Home Buyers at the same time. Because, she said that the Pink Big Bird worked for Legacy Home Buyers, which is how she was sent this fake check from Legacy Home Buyers. The debt one. But it wasn't until she met up with Umar and Devo and Associates where they gave her the live check. So why would the lady get fired for sending out a flyer or advertisement that Legacy Home Buyer does to anybody? We could call all day. We still don't know who this woman is. We don't know the name. We don't know the woman's name. Yet we're the ones that are intellectually immature. We have no idea who to get fired because we don't know her name. She giving out some generic name, Debbie. You know how many Debbies are on Earth? We're the intellectually immature ones, though. But millions of Debbies on planet Earth, and somehow we can call Dollar Bank and get one of these Debbies fired because reasons. And they actually tell her, yeah, it's because all these content creators keep calling us and they won't let us do our job.
to protect myself, I call my lawyer. Here she goes. She flexing. I got a lawyer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Call it flex. Call it what you have. I have a lawyer. When I call my lawyer, I said, you
Oh
know what?
God.
I need you to come with me to talk with Bishop. Oh, Bishop, she made that up. Ain't no Patrick Bishop. She
This
made
is
that
what
up.
Drake can do.
Every video that I came to explain sincerely,
Oh my God.
they depicted, they
No receipt,
pitchfork
Liz.
and fire.
Queen.
I said, I need you to come with me. This man left me a message. This man left me a message. I need to play this for my channel member. Whoever's here, catch it. And you know what? This video, they're gonna take it. They're gonna twist it. Oh, she lying. They're gonna be my guest. I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to lie. I own to it. On that third day, the day of the show, I shouldn't have gone on the show, or I should have stepped to the plate. Integrity. I said, I'm a woman of integrity. That's where it should have kicked in. No, I'm not comfortable with that. My faith should have kicked in. That behavior was not Christ-like. Because that Christ-like behavior, I'd be like, yeah, I know, but I deposited it. And you know how I looked at it? I didn't look at it to like mislead or trickery. I knew the life check is deposit. He's the king of YouTube. He's like, no. I know you got paid. We're good. I roll with it. But I didn't roll with it in the last way. And then when he's like, you want me to bring up the check? I'm like, yeah, don't let the front linger. Like, I became uncomfortable, but like, I trust his judgment. It's his show. All that time, all of y'all could see. It. And I told him, I said, yo, this check don't look right. I told him that. And then on the show, I said, Mr. Hunter, I told you, before you asked for the check, I told you this check don't look right. You're like, oh, send it to me, front and back. And you know what he responded to me live on his show? Well, yes, you did. I'm not denying that. But if you can question the check, can I not? Can I not question the check? You should have questioned the check the first day you got it. You should have questioned the check the second day you got it. You should have questioned the check the third day before I came up. He knew. And then he thought he got away with it. And somebody else, I'm telling you, somebody else. It was brought to somebody. It wasn't even a channel that caught it. It was a channel member that had three people as subscriber, brought it. And he's like, nah, receipt. We're going to call Marianne and Honor on this BS fake check. And Honor threw me overboard. I'm telling y'all. What did I learn from? See, I'm the type of person, when I go, listen, y'all, a lot of you, listen, I haven't responded to all of you. The love that I've gotten support. And some of y'all, you need to open your chat. You need to open, we have your, no, I got a reason why the chat is still closed. As YouTube, they're going to let me know when my chat for a monitor for harassment. So the chats are closed for now. Until I know that my chat could be monitored, the chat's not going to be open temporarily. Let me tell y'all something. Some of you that showed me love, that showed me support, thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But what did I learn from this situation? You know what I learned? Leave your emotion at the door. I handled this whole situation with emotion. You don't win when you're moving with emotion. And you saw how he treated me on the live, all calm and cool. Okay, now back to the check. Pass.
Okay, so let's recap here. Liars do not have to say, I'm not lying, or I do not lie. Liars say that. People who tell the truth, let me correct myself. People who tell the truth and do not lie do not have to say, I don't lie. They just simply tell the truth. Only pathological lies like this go out of their way to say, family, I'm not lying. I do not lie. I cannot tell a lie. And then they turn around and just lie like hell incessantly. And then they call it entertainment. Are we laughing at her? Yes. Are we going to call her out on her lies? Yes. Here we are now with her still saying, he didn't tell me anything, because reasons. And I expected him to read to me. He didn't read me. So he knew that this was fake or real, a live check, But yet, you could have emailed him or reached out to him at any time and said, can you please take down the video of that check? Because it looks highly suspicious and fishy to me. Oh, you know what? It's not a real check. Look at the disclaimer at the bottom. She didn't even read past pay up to the amount of on the check. She didn't go past that point. You put these little white strips on it. You had to have read it when you put those little white strips on it to try to redact. You would have had to read it to know where to place those little white pieces of paper. You still failed to read the disclaimer at the bottom of this damn thing because you knew it was not a live check. You knew it was dead. Dead on arrival. DOA. Dead. It was not real. It was never real. And as opposed to you proving that you received any money from the Oompa Loompa, you double down and keep blaming Lynn and Honor while you talk about taking accountability at 110%. We're going to have to do some elaborate charts and graphs because that's the only way she understands things. That's all it took for her to be convinced that Umar is going to open a school. They showed her elaborate charts and graphs. It was highly detailed and very colorful and pretty, all in crayon. So apparently that's her math language. Like she only learns how to do math with pie charts and graphs. It doesn't have to be elaborate. She wouldn't understand it. No, it's just a pie chart. Maybe with the colors red, black, and green. Throw a little yellow in there. She'll get it. That way she can see what 110% looks like versus like 5149. She blaming content creators, Lynn and Honor, all her haters. Same thing that Umar does. Same talking points. My have the mighty have fallen. You sound just like Umar, Marianne. Except lots of broken English and the failure to use the letter S. Snake.
This check don't look right. I told him that. And then on the shots, Mr. Honor, I told you before you asked for the check, I told you this check don't look right. Send it to me front and back. And you know what he responded to me live on his show? Well, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm not denying that. But if you can question the check, can I not? Can I not question the check? You should have questioned the check the first day you got it. You should have questioned the check the second day you got it. You should have questioned the check the third day before I came up. He knew.
Holy crap.
He knew. And then he thought,
hey, Tavares.
He got away with it. And somebody else, I'm telling you, somebody else. It was brought to somebody. No, it wasn't even a channel that caught it. It was a channel member that had three people as subscriber. Brought it. And he's like, nah, receipt. We're going to call Marianne and Honor on this BS fake check. And Honor threw me overboard. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, I would have kicked you down like Spartan. This is Spartan! And just kick you down like a whale or something like that. Oh, such an epic movie. Marianne, I love the part where Leonidas kicked down the Persian guy for coming to his land and threatening him, saying that he was going to enslave all these people. They kicked his ass down a well and then said, this is Sparta. And then they slept peacefully. Meant nothing to them. They just kicked down some nonsense down a well. We don't even know if they ever landed. Yeah, no. If Lennon had did that to you, we would not care, Marianne, because you're lying. This is not about hatred. And until you define that word, why are you using it? It's like an abuse of the word hate and hatred. That's all they see. This is the reflection of the conscious community. You all should be so proud. You guys have produced nothing but Umar's, Polites, and now a Marianne. Who else? Does it get worse? This black conscious community sucks.
What did I learn from? See, I'm the type of person when I go, listen, y'all. A lot of you listen.
Listen.
I haven't responded to all of you. The love that I've gotten support. And listen, some of y'all, you need to open your chat. You need to open. We have your no. I got a reason why the chat is still closed.
You're a punk. You can't handle words, especially when you can't define the word hate or hypocritical or liar. You're a coward. You don't want anybody telling you that you're lying, because this is entertainment for you. You're like Candace Owens. Oh my God. You're like Candace Owens, except, Black power. This is what Candace Owens would be like over 45 talking about Black power and divorce. Here it is, right here. This is entertainment for you. Candace does the same thing. It's a PR stunt for her. This is all entertainment. Marianne is just writing a script for a badass movie as we live day by day. And she's roping us all into it. Marianne, I will sue you for real. I better get paid if you use any of my content in your badass movie. It's the embarrassment of it all. Even if you make it good, you're going to have to pay me some royalties. I want you to know that. So keep writing that script so I can get paid my money.
Because YouTube,
Y'all
they're going to let
listen.
me know when my chat for a monitor for harassment. So the chats are closed for now. Until I know that my chat can be monitored, the chat's not going to be open temporarily.
That closed.
Let me tell y'all something. Some of you that show me love, that show me support, thank you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. But what did
I want to thank all of you all in the LLC for tuning in. I want to thank all of the supporters, members, and if you have not subscribed, I hope that I've earned your subscription. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this live. Let's get the live up. Let's see 200 people in this live stream. Because, yes, I'm going to keep dragging Marianne Lorient all over YouTube, along with other content creators that believe in the truth. And if you want us to be comical about it, we can do that. Well, we're going to keep calling you out. Oh, it's my pleasure. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sleep peacefully tonight. I probably would not be able to sleep peacefully if I did not do this, because I believe in calling out evil for what it is. I believe in calling liars out for who they are. We don't have to believe what you say, Marianne. I think that's the part you can't get past. You expect us to believe what the hell you say. No, we don't owe you that shit. I call bullshit bullshit. That's it. You sitting out here trying to drop subliminals about other content creators. I dare you say their name, you coward. This is coming from the woman that will not open up her comment section. Speaking of which, let's get a couple of supers in. I got supers, y'all. Thank you. Shout out to Sean Flossie for the $4.99 super. What annoys me the most is knowing that no one is legally holding Umar J accountable. This check stuff is funny, but at the end of the day, UJ is scamming. Exactly. Umar is just sitting back. He's not even denying this because he knows that this is just probably just knows this is too farcical to sit here and entertain on that level. He's not denying any of this. He's been quiet the entire time about this money, allegedly. He wouldn't deny that he was not in a federal investigation or under federal investigation, but he didn't deny giving somebody $68,600. Why wouldn't he deny that? Until you produce evidence, until you do right by me. Hoppo. Until you do right by me and my platform and everyone else listening, we're going to continue to drag your ass. You understand? You have not seen me at my zenith, honey. I will ether your soul, girl. And it will not bother me. So we're having fun. Marianne, you should appreciate that I'm keeping this lighthearted. Stop insulting our intelligence. Use the words you can't define and look up. As long as you don't keep calling us intellectually immature, we will not go in hard on you. I'm going to go in, but I'm not going to go in and just ether you. But I can. This is crazy. Like this woman sitting here saying, you all are so dumb for not, how dare you bring this up to me? Calling me a liar. You're intellectually immature. How about this? You lie like hell. You a damn liar. Oh, shout out to My Chaos Brew. You a goddamn liar. Until she produces evidence, she's a goddamn liar. My Chaos Brew did not mince words. Do you hear me? In the words of My Chaos Brew, until you produce evidence, you are a goddamn liar. Then, there it is. It's right there. She just summed it up. Yeah, okay. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, Sean Floss. I appreciate it. And she's sitting here reiterating Umar's talking points, which is worse. It's like, wow, you've been playing in our face this whole time, and you and Umar colluding together. If he's not denying this, then he obviously knows that she's saying this and he's cool with it. But he'll take Lennon Honor to federal court trying to say, oh, he's abusing copyright laws because I don't like what he's saying and it's defamation. Two totally different federal laws, because Umar claims to be so smart. He's an idiot. Copyright laws and anti-defamatory laws are two different things. But that's what he tried to sue Lennon as. Having defamed him, but yet, this video he using of mine is copyrighted with no proof to show proof that he actually owned the content. That was his original work. No, see him just outside rambling. So here we are now with this nonsense. And she's repeating his talking points. And we're not supposed to say that you colluding with him while he remains silent. He'll come out and disown and debunk everything else, reject and deny everything else. Dip, dodge, duck, deflect. But he won't deflect or dip, dodge, or duck, or even mention the $68,600. Because he knows she's doing this. And he cool with it. It's making them both money and it's getting some attention. He knows that. Shout out to you, Miss Coco, for the $2 super. You can't argue with crazy. No, you cannot. Child, shout out to you, wolves of Black Wall Street. Thank you so much for the $5 super. LLC. You can't make this up. Marianne say, hold my Moscato. I know, right? I said I need to stop saying that because every time I say it, she comes out the woodworks with something else that she's made up. Oh, God. Oh, Marianne is drunk and high. Y'all, crack is wet. I want y'all to know that. Children, this is your brain on crack. Let's go.
I learned from this situation. You know what I learned? Leave your emotion at the door. I handle this whole situation with emotion. You don't win when you're moving with emotion. And you saw how he treated me on the live, all calm and cool. Okay, now back to the check. Passive aggressive.
No, passive aggressive. Cool. He just didn't care about your emotion.
I never met him in person, but we had a rapport. Yo, we were touching base 3 times a week. Stop, Honor. No. You're a snake, sir. You're a snake.
Wow.
Snake. My God. What kind of man are you?
Wow.
Let's use your little phrase on you. What kind of man are you? You're dirty.
Oh,
You're dirty.
my
And then
God.
I made peace with Lene, and we were like, wow. Why?
What?
Why? He made it sure.
She calling him a snake because he called her out. Oh, my God. Y'all, wait, what? Oh, my God. Y'all see? Wait. Are y'all hearing this? This is unbelievable. Miss Coco said, I still believe she was a woman who he kicked out of room 130 to see receipts. Exactly. I want to see the hotel security camera footage. Y'all know it's got to be one at least on every floor. When you leave those hotel rooms, you go immediately outside. It's not like an interior room access. All the rooms are exterior room access. So, yeah, they got to be caught on a camera. Umar about to be the next P. Diddy. Dragging a woman outside of a hotel down the sidewalk on camera. Oh, look, it's Marianne Lorient. You can't make this up. Y'all, he could have sent her. I think he did. I don't know what their angle would be. To be distracted. Her and Umar are just trying to distract. Now her and Lene made up after we all witnessed Lene go on Rim Rum and try to clarify all this crap that she said. You can't clarify a lie. A lie is a lie. There's nothing to clear up or clarify. She lied. The end. She lied. They made peace. So that's why Lene is not going to drag her. All right, have no fear. Queen of YouTube is here. And I know my Chaos Brew going to go in as well. And everybody else. Y'all, this is mind-numbing. Oh, my goodness. Kenji says she got to learn to leave that mad dog alone. Lennon's channel would have been taken down along with legal charges. I keep saying that. I don't think Umar answered that phone call. I don't think he did either. I don't even think she called. But if she did, that would even be more suspicious. Because now you're able to just call him at the drop of a hat, but you tried to file a restraining order against him through the police department. Because that's not how any of that works. She wanted this man to have a restraining order granted against him. And now you can just call him on Lennon's Live, of all things, of all places. You tried that stunt on Lennon's channel. What's worse, and I didn't like Lennon said this, he would give Umar $5,000. No, you could give that to various content creators and then let Umar come on your platform and lie to you for free. Because that's all he's going to do. Lie, dip, dodge, duck, and deflect questions and be disingenuous to your platform. You don't have to pay him $5,000 to be a dumbass. We see that for free on other podcasts. Even if you ask him direct questions, the worst that can happen is he just gets off the live stream and then that's it. That's $5,000 down the drain. Because we all know Umar is not going to go on anybody's channel unless you pay him up front. So how would you keep him on there if you ask him tough questions and we all know he's a coward with no spine? He's going to run and cry like a baby, throwing a tantrum. So why give him why even put that out there? Don't offer him no money for that. Lennon, you can always give me $2,500 if you want to. I'm broke as hell. Like, you just want to give away money? I'll take $2,500 then. You give me $2,500, I'll come over there and entertain you for a couple hours. You don't give Umar $5,000. That's going to be the biggest sale that Little Debbie has ever had for that day. Umar is the type of person where he's going to spend $5,000 on Cinnabons from Cinnabons. He's getting cinnamon swirls, cinnamon swirl bites, the sticks. He's getting it all by the tray. He looks like he could drop $5,000 on food easily within a week. Child, why give that man any money to come lie to your face? Child, boo. Don't get that man $5,000 for that bullshit. You kidding me? Aside from that, when she allegedly called Umar, it's like, okay, but you wanted to have a restraining order against him. So obviously he's not done anything to you. You gonna turn around and just call him and then he answers the phone? Oh man, Marianne, we know you are capable of paying people to answer phone calls and to pretend to be somebody that works at a bank or, Patrick Bishop, blah, blah, blah. We know you're very capable of doing it. That's how far she's willing to go with this entertainment of a lie. She's doing this for entertainment and to make money. Somehow she thinks she has to lie to do it. Why is lies more popular than the truth? This is crazy. Make sure you all hit that like button. Thank y'all for tuning in. 114 people watching. Hit that like button and share this live. Let's get more people in here.
There was a division between the both of us. He made it sure when I say not division, he made sure
she called him a snake. She calling it on a snake.
I never met him in person, but we had a rapport. We were touching base 3 times a week. Stop, Honor. No. You're a snake, sir. You're a snake. Snake. My God, what kind of man are you? Let's use your little phrase on you. What kind of man are you? You're dirty.
Yeah, she called me.
And then I made peace with Lene, and we were like, wow, why? He made it sure there was a division between the both of us. He made it sure when I say not division, he made sure like there was a separation, and we understood why there was a why he kept the separation. We understood. Ain't no need to talk on that. No need to talk on that. And then the conscious community, they reached out to me. Like, we told you about that YouTube. Now look how they treating you. Look how they treating you. They went from loving you. I said, listen, I do not put trust in men. Put the trust in your Heavenly Father. Listen, men will switch on you like a lightning. You understand? I appreciate the admiration I got. I appreciate it. The embrace I got at the time. But listen, this where that trust, even in your own children that you love, you slave for.
Hold on. Don't bring God into your lies. God did not tell you to lie this bad. You almost made hell freeze over. And now you're saying Lennon is a snake for actually calling it out because you presented that bogus ass fake advertisement of a check on his platform. So of course he's gonna say something to correct it. I can't believe he apologized to the Oompa Loompa. You had this man apologizing to Oompa Loompa. And yet you still lie about omission. You failed to produce evidence. You're a goddamn liar. You can't make this up. Child, if Lord Marianne tried to call in over here, I let up. Most times she be on mute because she likes to overtalk people. You're not running this over here. She wouldn't even be able to keep up with me. And then I would just go clean off. Just for the fun of it all. Because, she calls this entertainment. I mean, if I want to be highly entertained, you know what I do? Watch reruns of Mad TV. Or Dave Chappelle. Or anything that makes me laugh. Golden Girls, they're funny. I love the Golden Girls. I'll just watch a funny show. Get some comedy in. No, what she do? Horribly handles a phone, records herself, and lie. I mean, just incessantly, with impunity. Just lie. Wants us to be partial and biased. Okay.
You sacrifice. You can't put they're human.
Oh my God.
You, but he will not fail you. And you know what? I came into this space. I didn't understand this space. I came into this space as a person of faith. I never, never went into prayer. God, I'm on YouTube. I have a platform. Please guide my step. May I always present a Christ-like image at all times.
Nope.
I never.
Where's Christ at in these lies you telling? So I guess she thinks Jesus is going to show us her bank statement. Yeah, Christ is going to come down as busy as he is and somehow defend Marianne lying and failing to provide evidence. Not one shred of evidence from any bank shown to show proof a check was cashed and cleared from the bank or deposited a transaction. None of this stuff. No closed or open bank account information from Chase Manhattan, because it was never open. No evidence. And you're bringing Christ into this. That's got to be blasphemy, Marianne.
I'm praying after all this. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, because you got to repent.
That prayer should have came before. But he's merciful. He takes you whenever you come to the throne.
Stop lying.
He knew.
He knew what?
Baba's like, just shut the chat. I'm not going nowhere. There's a group that asked me to get off. I said, I'm not going nowhere. And he's like, well, you know what? I don't know how you didn't see the hatred Honor had for Umar. I said, stop it. All of y'all know Umar dirty, and we're not going to do this.
You're saying we have hatred for you for calling you out on your dumbass lies. I know she's not talking about Father Baba Yaga. Father Christmas. This grown ass old man, that's another fool that lets Umar cry and whine at him on radio stations. Is that the same one? Baba? Y'all, she said Christ like Miss Coco. She actually is trying to pull Christ into this, into her lies.
Dirty, but we're not going to do this. Well, that wife of his brought him in the community. We always knew someone. I'm like, in the community? Y'all know he was part of the conscious community. Did y'all know that? Has Honor shared that with his channel member that he was at one time part of the conscious community? Yes, he was. He never met Umar. And if y'all go back and he took it down. He took it down. On his show, I flipped on, not flipped, but that's the interviewer in me. I said, well, can you tell me how did you and him connect?
Just because you're in the conscious community doesn't mean you have to actually believe someone else lying like hell. This is coming from the woman that thinks that Polite is a good person. Because he's in the same dumbass community. I'm not saying all of them are bad. I'm just saying that the majority of them make everyone look very gullible and ignorant. They put Umar on a pedestal. They sit here and celebrate Polite. And he's in prison. And they actually look up to these two clowns like they've done something positive for people. Polite did nothing but scam. Umar is a scammer. No school, remember? There's no school. Here on earth, in this reality, there is no school. No one owes Umar anything. We don't owe him fealty. He's not God. He's a clown. Stuffed with little Debbie Swiss rolls. And she thinks that because you're in the conscious community, you're supposed to have my back no matter what. You're supposed to just let me lie to your face. You didn't know that? You're supposed to let me lie and never ever check me or call me out on it. How dare you? How dare you call me out on my lies? Here's my lie pass. I'm supposed to be able to lie incessantly with no checks or balance from you. Because conscious community. Consciousness and all. And blah, blah, blah. What?
I never met him. You never met him. You making video 4 days a week, 4 hours per video. You never met him. You have such a strong opinionated. You never met him. That threw me off. He has a hatred for Umar. I had an anger for Umar. I ain't got listen. Umar has not come at me.
Can't have an anger for her though without it.
The conscious community has not come at me. I had to close my comment because of CCC. Umar supporter didn't even come at me. Listen, it was no secret among his supporter in the conscious community. This man came for a lawsuit from me. Listen, I got to make this up.
They don't care if you are lying about a check. They like the fact that you're going after Lennon honor. It's that simple. This is why you have to be equal opportunity fusser. Because I can tell you all, I never agree with Lennon saying he gonna pay Umar $5,000. You might as well just split that up and give that to some of these content creators out here that's been talking about Umar for years and doing their research, producing evidence documentation. Give that money to them. To us. What the hell are you gonna give it to Umar for? That's the one thing I will say. Nope. That would be absolutely absurd. Don't even bring that idiot on your platform. You're talking about the integrity being lost. But other than that, no one's sitting here putting him on a pedestal like he's God. No one appreciates you lying like hell, Marianne, and then you can't take accountability. You just literally said that Lennon was a snake. Of course, the Umar Tardians are going to be happy with that. Of course, the Umar cult members are going to be cool with that. They're not going to come after you if you're going after Lennon. Because either way, they don't like Lennon. It's not even about you. They're not supporting you either. They just like the fact that you're going after Lennon honor. So when it comes down to it, Marianne, I want you to let this sink in. Even the Umar Tardians don't take you seriously by yourself. But as long as you're going after Lennon honor, no, they're not going to attack you. Because you're doing the job they want to do. You're out here dragging Lennon honor, calling him a snake, talking about, how he was in the conscious community. Like he's supposed to just let you sit back and lie like hell. And then you keep saying he knew, but you never say what he knew. Yeah, they're going to be cool with that. The Umar Tardians will be cool with that all day. Yeah, keep dragging Lennon. We don't like him. We hate him. He's our biggest adversary. They've been calling that man a hater. That's nothing new, Marianne. You can't be this simple. Maybe you are. Yeah, in case you are this simple, Marianne, they have been hating Lennon for years. They've always called him a hater for years. You dragging Lennon is all they want to hear. They don't care about nothing else. They don't care about your other dumbass movies. They don't care about your thoughts and views or anything else. As long as you're dragging Lennon, you will have their support. That's what they want. You shouldn't even care about half this stuff when it comes to subs and support or anybody showing you love or even hating on you if all of this is for entertainment only. So while we're doing this for entertainment purposes, I could care less if someone else doesn't like it. If I'm doing this just for the entertainment of it all, what difference does it make if someone does not like what I'm doing? Right? Why care about anybody else's feelings or emotions in this if you're just doing this to be entertaining? Of course, she's not going to care about the truth if this is just simply meant to be entertainment and nothing more. Okay, cool.
The
Entertainment.
next interview, you have ask them, did you not?
She's
Did
mad
you
about
not try to sue her for her home? Did you not want the movie? I'm not making this up.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
We haven't seen
And
any
then
court documents.
he had the audacity to say, oh,
Yeah.
I'm not under federal investigation. I never told you guys FBI. I said there's a full-blown investigation. There's a
You didn't
chapter
say
in
FBI.
Cleveland. There's a chapter in PA where he is, and there's a chapter in Delaware. Delaware, they didn't, and I told you guys once they're done, they give it to BCI. Didn't I say that? That's what I said.
That doesn't mean it's true.
I never said FBI. I said it will go to BCI. BCI will be the one who will do an arrest if an arrest need to be made. I said it. I said it before the check thing. I said BCI will be the one if it needs to go to court. Now, this check thing took a spin on everything. So these people are telling me, look, this money situation, this woman lost her.
Let's go back. She said, I never said FBI. No one ever accused her of saying FBI.
BCI.
The assumption was the FBI because she said federal. Because Marianne, this is what you said in the title of the damn video. Umar Johnson is now officially under federal investigation with at least 6 exclamation points and an OBJ in the box. That's the title of a video you have on your channel. Federal investigation. You didn't say BCI. Why not just say investigation if you don't want it to be confusing and send off the wrong message? You said federal investigation. That's what you said. If you say that someone is under federal investigation, then it's natural to say that the feds are looking into him. Because, feds is shortened for federal. I understand words are hard for you. So I just wanted to make sure we were all clear on what this video says in the title and what we're all looking at. Because it says federal investigation over there. And you still have that up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't take it down. Keep it up. Keep it up there.
BCI will be the one who will do an arrest if an arrest needs to be made. I said it. I said it before the check thing. I said BCI will be the one if it needs to go to court.
You don't care.
Now, this check thing took a spin on everything.
Oh, no.
So these people are telling me, look, this money situation, this woman lost her job. This woman can't open no bank account. We have 3 attorneys that could get disbarred. You know why?
All of them should be disbarred and fired, if they were real. Your attorney and Debo and Associates, if they are real. But we haven't seen any evidence to prove that they are real people roaming the earth. We have no idea. Y'all. 3 attorneys somehow exist in this reality. One of them is representing Marianne Lorient. She's saying now 3 attorneys could be disbarred. Have you filed a complaint against these attorneys? What's their names? Who are the attorneys, Marianne? Give us the names of the attorneys and the bar license number. Because we will reach out to them to see if they actually were representing you and him. Give us the name of the attorneys. That's it. Bar license number and names. That's all I want.
You know what Umar said? I ain't signed my name on that memo. We weren't taking that check unless his name was on the check.
We haven't seen the check. The dead alive.
Delaware, they're still on. There was a payment. There was a payment that was made to the city of Delaware. That payment was done in cash. So they're trying to figure it out. I'm going to talk. I don't care. I can go to jail. This is factual. That payment was
no receipt on that either. And you would think that actual transaction would be posted up since it is on file with the court. Where's the receipt for that? I want to see the actual receipt of the transaction of that judgment being paid with cash. That means the payment method has to be on the transaction. Marianne, she must be talking about me. Marianne, The transaction will have to reflect the payment method. Where is that evidence? Because you could just get that from the court. You do realize that there was a writ that a judge signed ordering him under this FDMG LLC pay all that money. So where are the receipts for those judgments being satisfied? Go get it from the court and put that up. She'll never do it. She'll never do it.
It was made in cash, so they're trying to figure that out.
Yeah, because
that deposit that was done at Dollar Bank in Philly, that was done in cash. They're trying to figure that out. It was deposit in Philly, cash in Ohio. And you know what? His name's in the memo. He's tied to this woman. He's cut off all communication with this woman. Who deposited that money? On a civilian tape, it's not him.
What?
But this woman had arrangement for you. This woman made this check. She lost a job. She sent that little house business check, whatever. She lost a job because you two folks felt it was their right. You two police, we're calling. We're going to find out what's going on. She's unemployed. Now, the lawyer, they're like, okay, this needs to go into court. They can't handle this thing if they can't connect this money to him. Now, this man left me a voicemail. So I went with my lawyer. I'm like, you know what? I'm running around here trying to plead, prove
another one left for voicemail.
This woman lost her job. This woman can't even open it. I need to protect myself.
We don't even know her name. Exactly.
I'm coming to you. My attorney was with me. I need to know, am I breaking the law? If I play a voicemail, an officer, no, you're in due right. You have to move this in court. And then when the court, because the court has more power, when the court, then it could come back to criminal.
What?
I'm gonna play. And you know, and he's like, yeah. And I explained, I said, this woman lost her job.
Oh my God, that's not how courts work. So we don't know the woman's name because, you know, Hoppo won't tell us the name.
You're trying to plead.
Oh my dear Lord. What's coming back for criminal? What? Will said, I asked Lene the name of the legal firm that excluded her from the class action. That's when she said she was never a part. Said that after claiming class action was her idea in the first place. Y'all, all this stuff makes no sense. If it was her idea of a class action, Marianne is walking around saying that a lawsuit was filed. And yet nothing was initiated in the courts. You cannot be sued and served in the court from the courts and then backtrack and go get an ombudsman. And an ombudsman cannot sue you or serve you unless that person is operating in their, individual capacity and they have to sue somebody. An ombudsman in their official capacity cannot just spearhead a lawsuit. They can't give legal advice. They cannot serve anybody court documents. This woman keeps saying that she was sued and served as if a court is involved. We know what we're hearing. So if that was the next idea, why won't she just say that? And say, no, she's lying. There was never a lawsuit. They supposed to be cool now? Because she just said that. They on good terms. They reached a matter of peace. That's fine. I didn't even know they were beefing. But why not at least call her out on that and say, no, that's not correct. None of that is correct. There was never a lawsuit. You were not sued or served. Why can't she come out and tell and just say that on the to debunk this nonsense? Because if there were a matter initiated in the courts, I would be able to pull court documents, at least a docket activity with a case number, even if I have to look it up by the party's name. And now all of a sudden she's not connected to it, but it was her idea. Man, what the hell? Oh, Lord have mercy. Man, this is something else. This is mind-blowing. Hey, how you doing, honey? She said they're cool now. Y'all heard that, right? Because we're going on what you said, Marianne. You said you and Lene are cool now. Y'all reach some peace.
Yeah. Prove stuff to people. This woman lost her job. This woman can't even
prove that if you don't know her.
So I'm like, listen, I'm coming to you. My attorney was with me. I need to know,
who's your attorney?
Am I breaking the law? If I play a voicemail. An officer, no, you're in do right.
But she's not going to ask her attorney, am I breaking the law if I say that I cashed a check with one bank, withdrew the money and took that check and then took it to a different bank and then deposited and then say that the amounts are different? Is that illegal? She didn't ask about that at all. Or, what is protected free speech under the First Amendment? Yeah, if I falsely accuse someone of suing me, is that illegal? Like, you can't make this. She didn't ask the attorneys the questions she should be asking her attorney. Not when she's asking on some bullshit about playing a phone call.
You have to move this in court. And then when the court, because the court has more power, when the court, then it could come back to prison.
Lord.
I'm gonna play. And and he's like, yeah. And I explained, I said, this woman lost her job because they bombarded her place of business. For 3 days, they were unable to conduct business. People from YouTube was calling nonstop. Her bank account got closed. He's like, yeah, well, as you know, we're trying to figure out. There's a law. They got the right to call security. They got that right. They got that right. And then I played this video. So this number. So I feel bad. And that's why I was there Friday by her side. That's why I was there. I didn't make it Saturday. Sabbath. I was by her side on Sunday. I was by her side on Monday. I'm with her today. She's in agony. This woman.
I'm sorry. Who is this woman, Harpo? Harpo. Who this woman? Harpo. Does she look like this? Does the woman look like this? I may have seen her. Let's see. Does she look anything like this, Harpo? Is this her? Harpo, is this the woman here? Did you visit her? Y'all, we've got a visual. Now we just need to identify this person of interest and get the name. Because, somehow we were able to get this woman fired from her job with the bank in between her working for Legacy Home Buyers. And we don't even know her damn name. They need to do a cross-reference check against driver's licenses in the Department of Motor Vehicles or the Department of Driver Services in every state in the United States of America. See what her name is. Yeah, it must match the photo on the driver's license. You got female version that can't get right. Go. We got a female. Listen, we got a mysterious woman in this reality on Earth fired, and we did not even know her name. Can you believe that? This is how she looked. Yeah. I told you, Marianne. I'm the queen of this. Oh God. Yeah, we have a visual. Madness. We got somebody fired we don't even know. Dear Lord.
Woman lives paycheck to paycheck. 11, 9, 6, and 4. She provide for those 4 babies. Honor, how you gonna sleep tonight? Can you sleep tonight, Honor?
I'm gonna sleep.
It's your conscience. I've been sleeping. I ain't missed a beat.
I'm gonna sleep peacefully. You know how I'm gonna sleep. Y'all know how I'm gonna sleep. With my eyes closed and my mouth open, drooling on my pillow. That's how good I'm sleeping tonight. Oh my God! Come on, you miscreant.
Been sleeping, baby. Ain't missed a beat. I've been sleeping well. You ask my inner circle. I don't play when it comes to my sleep. I love to sleep. Love it.
And get drunk.
No. That's not right. That's not right, y'all. We adult. This hatred. Don't even know me. Why the hatred? So Honor is that pure and innocent. And you know what he said? It's on that video. Marianne's like, go play that video.
Yeah,
I encourage you. Make him some money. Because every time you click, it's by click. I'm a small channel. My check is bigger than some of them that got 30, 25. That's facts.
Wow.
That's fact.
And you show that check? You owe us some money because we sitting here, just laughing at you, And I'm gonna bill you. I'm gonna send you an invoice. I am not cheap.
Don't play. I'm not flexing, but that's why I think that's why I have this hatred. Why y'all hate me for? I ain't attack nobody. I didn't disrespect nobody. Why all this hatred coming to
you? You said we were emotionally and intellectually immature. That is an insult. You miscreant. This soulless miscreant said that we are emotionally and intellectually immature. In other words, she's calling us stupid and dumb. And we lack empathy and emotions. Because, somehow you need to have emotions to be objective. Even though she wants us to be partial and biased. Okay. That's what the hell we're going to be. Partial and biased. I still believe Lynn and Honor over you. Because what he has not said is that somebody paid him some money and then he failed to produce a check. And it came from Umar Johnson. That's something he has not said. He has not lied about that. He has never lied about Umar Johnson giving him a check for $68,600. And he did not produce evidence to support it. Something he has not done. You can't make this up. I said I'm going to stop saying it. It's like a ticket at this point. Marianne, you soulless miscreant. We owe you nothing. Do you understand? If you're going to do this for entertainment purposes only, you shouldn't even be emotional about it. So why are you using terms like hate and hatred and love? Those are emotional terms. Those are terms that describe emotions. Why are you putting emotions into this if this is all for entertainment and for you to make money and your checks are bigger than people who have 30, 40,000 subs? Okay. Give us some money for our pain and suffering. Yeah. Put me in a movie if you want to.
Honor that innocent? Honor? Y'all really believe Honor's that innocent? You know what he said?
No one said he was innocent.
That's the beauty.
You're the only one lying about this check.
I brought it up the day of the interview. Honor. Y'all believe Leonard Honor brought that check up the day I was up there. He had that check in his possession 2.5 days. Technically 3. Forget the half because the interview was not till 9 p.m. in the evening.
Show that YouTube check in the pocket.
When do you guys think?
Oh my God.
Where does he have accountability? Well, he said he's sorry. He said he's sorry, and he moved. Oh, I'm sorry, and he moved. That's okay. Come on now, let him play with y'all.
Yes. What more do you want him to say? Come on, you soulless miscreant. What do you want him to say? I'm gonna give her a whole new name because Marianne, I'm the champion of this. So from now on, Marianne is to be known as the soulless miscreant. To the soulless miscreant, what more do you want him to say? He doesn't have to sit here and say, yeah, I knew it was fake all along. And if he does, that will be on him, wouldn't it be? Wouldn't that be on him? The onus would be on him. You don't think many of content creators would get down his neck if he came out and said, yeah, I lied. I knew the whole time it was fake. I just did it for content. You don't have to worry about people holding him to the fire. If he came out and said that, or if there was any evidence to show that he ever said that, or texted that, or emailed that, or posted it, people are going to jump down his neck, particularly the Umar Tardians and, all the people that sit here and kiss the left cheek of Umar. His unbathed, unclean, unholy left cheek. They're definitely going to hop on the opportunity to hold Lennon onto the fire. The problem is you're lying by omission. You're failing to produce evidence. He doesn't even have to lie that someone gave him money from Umar. I'm not going through that whole man's history to figure out that he has not lied about Umar giving him a check either. You came up with this nonsense, for entertainment. You concocted this dumbass story. And you're winging it as you go along as opposed to thinking about this through and through. I mean, we're going to be here to laugh at you. At least make it good. Your lies are getting dumb. This miscreant is not even trying. We know you can do better than this, Marianne.
Intelligent. You understand? Let him play with your intelligence. He knew. I'm telling you, God. He knew. I said, Mr. Honor, I deposited. I know you got paid. No, we got to bring this in. He's excited. He had to bring this out to the family. And then he had this new he got this new computer, like he can make stuff, slideshow. He had a new computer, flashy, fancy.
I create a slideshow with my
I
phone.
was more excited for that computer than he was. He told me about the computer. We talked about the and left. Yeah. My lighting's gonna be better. I'm like, oh my
what
God.
the hell does that have to do with anything?
This is great. We about to take Umar. We got new technology. This is great. He had a hatred. I had an anger. I don't hate Umar. I'm angry. I'm angry for Umar taking people money and you're not giving the school. Listen, I was Team Umar. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I gave more than most.
We know you still are.
Marianne Lorient. What he said? Tell him to give me a name. Marianne Lorient. Tell him June 2018. Marianne Lorient. Next podcast is Marianne Lorient, June 18. And if he tell you I didn't give, reach out to me personally. I got a channel and I will give you. No, I gave more than most. I was a repeated donor. Stop, y'all. Stop. Some of y'all that are Umar Batch didn't even give $1. I gave because I believed in the dream. I believe in what he was saying. But when I see that this man is playing games, I'm like, whoa.
This soulless miscreant. What you just say?
Tell you I didn't give? Reach out to me personally. I got a channel and I will give you.
She won't give you. No, she won't give you. She will not give you. Because we've been asking for bank statements and she did not give us. Yeah, I will give you. Boy, I just listen. Can we bless God for the closed captions here? It just takes on a whole new meaning when you can see the words come up on screen. I will give you. Give us what? See, there's a reason why she's stopping short of you. Period. Because she's not going to give you anything. She doesn't want to fully commit to giving you proper documentation because she knows she cannot do that. And even if she could, look how simple it is for her to log onto her bank and pull up transactions on her bank to show proof that a check was deposited into her bank account. That would be simple, right? She won't even do that. Now she's saying she's going to give evidence and documentation to show how much she's given to the Oompa Loompa. We don't even need to see that to believe you gave him some money. But I don't think you gave him as much as you claim you did. And yet, you claim he came out and butchered your horrible movie. And you did nothing about that either. You just let him run amok all over the production set and let him do whatever he wanted to do with the script, with at least two of the actors on the scene. You just let him do whatever the hell he wanted to do. And you barely gave him any pushback. It's the cowardice for me. And yet you want to sit here and say Lennon honors a snake while you're a coward.
I gave more than most. I was a repeated donor. Stop, y'all. Stop. Some of y'all that are Umar Batch didn't even give $1. I gave because I believe.
I don't know. I didn't give him $1. Why do we need to give Umar the Oompa Loompa $1? If he's a scammer and a con artist, why would you want to sit here and make people feel bad for not giving him money? This is a whole Umar tactic right here. I'm the only one out here, that's building institutions. He built nothing. He can't even show a receipt that he bought the bandos. His name is not on the damn deeds. His name is not even listed as a purchaser on the city's website. K-12 management bought the buildings. He has no receipts to prove that he's even paying K-12 management back from them purchasing the bandos. We don't know if this man has got a lease agreement or what. He has not even shown proof that he's connected to the LLC for FDMG. And yet, he's got a key, he's building institutions, and he's got sole control and access. He won't even go into the bandos on the inside and film on the inside regularly. And she's sitting here talking about some of you never giving him $1. Hell no. And I will never give him $1. I won't even give him one coin. Because that's the phrase you like to use. Singular or plural version. One coin. I've never given him a coin. And will never do that. I owe him nothing. The hell is wrong with this soulless miscreant?
believed in the dream. I believe in what he was saying. But when I see that this man is playing game, I'm like, whoa, I'm not the one. I don't know about everybody else. I'm getting my money back. So when y'all saw I got this little money, some of it was my donation money. Don't play. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm not the one.
Some of it's my donation money. I gave. I donated his agent. So when I'm talking to Baba thought, well, you know, that wife brought him in the community. That wife was a big Umar supporter. I'm like, what you talking about? Yeah, big Umar supporter. Wifey met Umar. Leonard never met Umar. Leonard Honor never met Umar in the flesh. Wifey met Umar.
So what?
That's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. I get it. And that'll give you, that's your woman. That's your queen. Yeah, I hate him too. I'm not a man, but that's a hard pill to swallow. You need therapy.
Oh my God.
You need help.
What?
Because that hatred, that's dangerous. That hatred is dangerous. Share that with you. Why don't you make a whole video on that? It has to deal with Umar. You know what? I tell you what. Bring wifey as a guest.
Oh shit!
Bring wifey and question wifey. Well, when was the first time you met him? What was your relationship?
This shit for real.
Wifey was very active in the community. Come on, share with her. It's an Umar related. All you do is Umar video. Share that. Watch it, Leonard. Grace is done. I've given you grace gracefully. Just watch it. That's all I'm saying. I ain't bother you. You did me wrong. You stabbed me in the back. I ain't bother you.
He hasn't said anything about you, you soulless miscreant. This heifer is sitting here, sending out videos to Lennon Honor as if he's responding to her. He has not mentioned her since that one live he did with the podium. And now you bringing up his wife? You out your damn mind. What the hell she has to do with any of this? Is she for real? She said, you need therapy. You need help. Marianne, we've all seen you drink alcohol in a video. And it's ironic how you sit here and say someone needs therapy and help. I'm sure your children would agree that you need therapy and help too. You know how embarrassing it's got to be for your mom to be making these types of videos like this towards someone that's not even responding to you? I hope Lennon Honor understands why I told him not to respond. Because now she's just talking in the wind, out the side of her neck, and you bringing up his wife. Why don't bring up the spouse or the kids into this? Leave them out of it. This is so pathetic. The fact that she feels like she got to just bring her up out of nowhere. Yeah, keep on. What you might start doing is building a case for him. And if he does respond to you, Marianne, you soulless miscreant, he's going to use the entire arm of the law and hit your ass with a defamation lawsuit. Keep on. No, you're doing this for entertainment, though, right? Remember that. Okay. Keep that energy up, girl.
Because that hatred, that's dangerous. That hatred is dangerous.
Well, it's dangerous you bringing up this man's wife.
Share that with you. Why don't you make a whole video on that? It has to deal with Umar. You know what? I tell you what. Bring wifey as a guest. Bring wifey. And question wifey. Well,
oh my God, man.
What was your relationship? Wifey was very active in the community. Come on, share with her. It's an Umar related. All you do is Umar video. Share that.
This is nonsense.
Watch it, Leonard. Grace is done. I've given you grace gracefully. Just watch it. That's all I'm saying.
No.
I ain't bothered you. You did me wrong. You stabbed me in the back. I ain't bothered you. Let's play this. And then again, I have to be careful. Look like they never understand what I'm saying.
He's not bothering you.
Or they choose not to understand what I'm saying. So, this man, I said, you know, this woman lost her job because they called 3 days. These people couldn't conduct business. He's like, And I said, they called because of the fluctuation of.
This is disturbing for her to sit here and talk about bring wifey. Watch it. I'm not bothering you. He's not bothering you. You did me wrong. You stabbed me in the back. How? How? Most of us did not. Well, some people caught the disclaimer at the bottom of that dumbass fake check. Some people didn't. I didn't even look twice. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't look deep hard at that. And then you're the one sitting here saying, "Don't linger on the front." Oh, you soulless miscreant. Do you understand how that will sound in the court of law? Your Honor, the defendant here even made it a point to say, "Don't linger on the front." Now, if she didn't have anything to hide and she had already so-called redacted the check with those little white strips of paper, why would she tell Mr. Honor to not linger on the front, but just focus on the back? Wouldn't that show intent, Marianne? That you were trying to, at the very least, keep the front of the check from being shown for an extended period of time for a specific reason? Because what other reason would you have to say don't linger on the front? And the average person that's showing a check, you void it out or you redact information, but you don't say don't linger on the front. Just show the back where it's blank. That's not normal dialogue people have if you're introducing that type of exhibit. Either you don't present it at all, which was an option for you. You didn't even have to bring this shit up. But either you don't present it at all as evidence or as documentation, or you redact it properly and then you let people see the front and the back. Who goes out of their way to say don't linger on the front? In any other scenario, I've never heard anyone say that. And that includes from lawsuit filings that I've read, even on my platform. I have never haven't heard anyone say, don't linger on the front of the check. So you do know that that could lead towards intent with you going out of your way to make that statement. That is unusual and abnormal. People don't usually say that unless they're trying to hide it, to which it comes back down to the question of why show it in the first damn place? You know, because you're emotionally and intellectually immature. Why show that in the first place? You're bringing up Lennon wife into this, talking about bring wifey. Who sounds intellectually immature now? Wifey? Are you serious? How old are you, Marianne? How old are you? You're a whole grown woman with 2 or 3 kids, and you sitting here talking about wifey. Like a jealous ex-girlfriend. Yeah, keep on. You said this is entertaining for you. I hope you're laughing. You bringing up this man's wife, she could care less that you're roaming this earth. She was doing just fine before she met you. And if you leave them alone, she'll do just fine after you've kicked rocks and went on into your alternate reality. You don't have to pay their bills, pay their rent, mortgage, buy food, clothes, none of that. And you would be a non-MFing factor in their universe and in many others. As opposed to you focusing on your kids and the dog. Where the hell is the dog? Have y'all heard the dog bark? As opposed to you focusing on your kids and Buster. You sitting here talking about wifey like you 15 years old. See, I told you, Marianne. I could ether you. And I choose not to go hard on you like this. You know, because I want to keep this lighthearted. But you bringing up the wife, that's a no-no. You don't go for the parents, for the spouse, or the kids. No one will speak ill will of your children. But you going out here trying to taunt his wife now? What do you mean she met Umar? What is that supposed to mean? You've already called everybody emotionally and intellectually immature while you use terms like wifey. You can't make this up. He did you wrong. He stabbed you in the back. No, he didn't. He called you out on your bullshit. I just want you to keep this energy up. If he decides to take any action and respond to you, let it be through a legal route. Lennon, keep this energy up.
Bother you. Let's play this. And then
Can't make this up.
I have to be careful. Okay. Look like they never understand what I'm saying. Or they choose not to understand what I'm saying. So, this man, I said, this woman lost her job because they called 3 days. These people couldn't conduct business. He's like, And I said, they called Dollar Bank because of the fluctuation of calls to Dollar Bank. And then because the authority contacts security, they close her account. And he's like, yeah, they have the right to do that. And then I said, she can't even open an account with the other institution. I said, well, you know what? I want to know because I don't want to be somebody knock on my door and they put me in cuffs. You can play the video and we will handle the inflection of call after your video. We'll handle it accordingly. So I'm gonna play this and I want y'all call. This is the y'all call
she about to do this? Y'all call Lord, I thought she was joking.
Y'all call this. Hold on. I want all y'all make that phone call. Make that phone call.
No, we're not calling these people.
That's a phone call y'all need to make. All the YouTube police. This is a phone call we need to make. Here we go. Make that phone.
No, she calling YouTube police. Who is she about to play? What the hell? Why does she want us to keep calling people? We're not calling these people. Who have you paid now to do a phone call with you to record this video, Marianne? Is this another actor? Is it the same one that you paid to play the role of a bank teller from Dollar Bank? You know, the one that answered the phone saying his name and not the name of the bank itself. Oh my God.
This is for Marianne Lorient. This is Patrick Bishop. I'm calling in connection with the report. I spoke with my sergeant yesterday. He looked over the report and he is in full agreement with me at this point in time as far as where we can go with it, which is that this is civil at this point. You're going to have to contact.
No, she got Patrick Bishop. Marianne. Oh God. You do know we didn't care about that investigation, right? I personally did not take it seriously. Because what would be your claim again? She got Patrick Bishop on the phone. Marianne, we don't have to believe that this is Patrick Bishop. You understand that? You went to the police precinct and never even put this man on camera. We don't even know if you ever talked with him the day you went to the police station, but not the bank to get a transaction. And now you want us to believe that this person on the phone is Patrick Bishop. You want us just to believe that? No. Hell no. Hell no. We don't have to believe that. We don't have to trust that you're talking to or you got a voicemail message from Patrick Bishop. This could be any person. She could have paid this dude $20 in a chicken dinner.
Close her account, and he's like, yeah, they have the right to do that. And I said, she can't even open an account with the other institution. I said, well, you know what? I want to know because I don't want to be somebody knock on my door and they put me in cuffs. You can play the video, and we will handle the inflection of call after your video. We'll handle it accordingly. So I'm gonna play this, and I want y'all call. This is the y'all call that check, please. Y'all call Dollar Bank. Y'all make sure this. Y'all call this. Hold on. I want all y'all make that phone call. Make that phone call. That's the phone call y'all need to make. All the YouTube police. That's the phone call we need to make. Here we go. Make that phone call.
YouTube police.
This is for Marianne Lorient. This is Patrick Bishop. I'm calling in connection with the report. I spoke with my sergeant yesterday. He looked over the report and he is in full agreement with me at this point in time as far as where we can go with it, which is that this is civil at this point. You're going to have to contact civil court and go down there. I don't know how you get in touch with them. I would look online for the civil courts for the city of Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, and give a call, talk to whoever you got to talk to, and tell them what's going on, and they'll point you in the right direction. If something more comes of it through them, then we can revisit it. But at this point in time, for your best resolve, it is all civil according to our sergeant here. So I just wanted to give you a message.
What's the name of the sergeant? Yo, this I can't believe it's my Patrick Bishop told her to kick rocks. This is all civil. Basically, he's telling her to go file a lawsuit. You know, the same thing I've been asking for days. Going on 2 weeks. Why hasn't Marianne filed a lawsuit herself against Umar, the Oompa Loompa? They kicked her out. They voted her out. She got outvoted, y'all. 39-1. Okay, so why not file the lawsuit yourself? You can sue him directly if you wanted to. It's like she's never entertained the idea of her suing him directly. Like, oh no, thinking that high up is just hard work. You know, for someone that claims to have so much intellect and maturity. Oh my God. Does he even like, oh yeah, I've never heard how this guy sounds. And she knows that most of us didn't believe this BS anyway. So the idea of somebody calling him, trying to verify this, probably slim to none, but maybe somebody will.
Point you in the right direction. If something more comes of it through them, then, you know, we can revisit it. But at this point in time, for your best resolve, it is all civil according to our sergeant here. So I just wanted to get your message as soon as I could and let you know. Best of luck to you. If you need help with anything, give us a call here or whatever. If you need me for anything, just give a call to the 3rd District Detective Bureau.
Somebody, Cheryl said, this is Patrick. He said Patrick. Did he say Patrick Bishop? Hold on. Yeah, he said Patrick Bishop.
With the report, I spoke with my sergeant yesterday.
In connection with the report.
Y'all call that check, please.
Y'all,
Y'all
this
call
is,
that,
oh my God,
sure
this is priceless.
Y'all call this. Hold on. I want all y'all make that phone call. Make that phone call. That's the phone call y'all need to make. All the YouTube people. That's the phone call we need to make. Here we go. Make that phone call.
This is for Marianne Lorient. This is Patrick Bishop. I'm calling in connection with the report. I spoke with my sergeant yesterday. He looked over the report and he is in full agreement with me at this point in time as far as where we can go with it, which is that this is civil at this point. You're going to have to contact civil court and go down there. I don't know how you get in touch with them. I would look online for the civil courts for the city of Cleveland, Cuyahoga County, and you know, give a call, talk to whoever you got to talk to, and tell them what's going on, and they'll point you in the right direction. If something more comes of it through them, then, you know, we can revisit it. But at this point in time, for your best resolve, it is all civil according to our sergeant here. So I just wanted to give you a message as soon as I could and let you know. Best of luck to you. If you need help with anything, give us a call here or whatever. If you need me for anything, just give a call to the 3rd District Detective Bureau at 216-623-5318. You can ask for me.
Oh my God.
Someone will take a message, okay? Thanks.
Yes. Call that number.
Hell no. Oh my goodness. Talk about entertainment, man. This is priceless. Oh, no. Y'all know she's not going to do a damn thing with the courts, right? She will not be filing a lawsuit or doing anything of the sort. You already know this, right? Y'all know she's not going to be suing him. Yeah, this is as far as it's going to go. She's not going to do anything at all, period. Y'all, this is crazy. Hit that like button. You can't make this up. And she did. She made this up. You soulless miscreant. What the hell is this supposed to prove? And yet, she still has presented zero bank information to show proof that 68,600 or 46,600, whatever, has been deposited into any account with Huntington Bank. No evidence or proof on that. She keeps playing in our face. She's showing us everything but bank statements. Like, nah, I'm not going to show y'all none of that. And you're too emotionally and intellectually immature to see it. And she calls this Patrick Bishop person. Has anyone tried to call him? Let me ask. Has anyone tried to call him? Y'all, this is so crazy. He said, "Listen, you in other words, leave me the F alone." He said, "Okay, so Patrick Bishop is real, but this still doesn't prove a thing, Marianne. Just drop this narrative. You're looking crazy every time you talk about this." Yes, and then pulling in Lennon's wife into this. She wants people to get in trouble for calling. That's what I'm saying. Yo, there would be no benefit to calling this man. He probably has no idea that this is a thing or that Marianne Lorient is real. We can't say that that's Patrick Bishop on the phone either. We have no way to verify that. That's why she keeps doing these vague, ambiguous calls. Because she knows we have no way to verify that these are the people leaving voicemails on her phone. But she wants us to call somebody that just said, you need to take this to court. Something she will not do, because I've been saying that for 3 weeks. Ever since she brought up this whole class action thing, talking about I was outvoted. I have consistently said, hit the 4, if y'all have heard me say, Marianne Lorient, why don't you sue him directly yourself? You drop everybody else off the lawsuit and you sue him yourself. You the one that's got the money. You claim you paid the attorney's fees up front. You used the $68,600 to pay up the attorney's fees. And you got compensated again for attorney's fees. Why don't you sue Umar directly? Let's see if you grow a spine. Because you keep talking about how the conscious community don't believe in suing him. Would that include you, Marianne? Because you have not sued him. That's one thing you have not done. You could have easily, if you claim he sued you, taken him to court and filed a counter. You didn't do that either. So how bad are you trying to sue him? Just so you all know, she will not give. She's not going to any court. She will not be filing any civil action against him at all. She's going to be a coward like everybody else in this Black conscious community that know that he's scamming them, will not produce a school, and he's going to keep pushing back the opening date because reasons. Yeah, no, he'll be on the brink of death still talking about he's opening up a school. It's never going to happen. It's a scheme. And you let her tell it, it's going to open. I just don't know how functional it will be, but he's going to open the school up because he doesn't want to pay everybody. How the hell did he pay you again? Because you haven't proven it. Yeah, this is unbelievable. So in essence, based on her dumbass lies, Umar has given her $68,600 twice. He gave it to her from the lawsuit he allegedly files against her, which was a lie. And then he paid her back from when she fronted the money up for the attorney's fees in the class action. So that means that Umar has given her $68,600 times 2. Because she said she got her money back again from the class action. Y'all remember that? Hit the 4. Hit the 4. 68,600 times 2 is what? Apparently Umar has that much money. He has literally paid her this money. If she paid it up to the attorney, he's been able to give her $68,600 twice. Think about it. That's what she said. Because, she lied like hell. Oh, Marianne, I don't believe you at all. But we're just taking your words and using them against you. So he gave you $68,600 from his so-called lawsuit against you. And then you took that money, paid an attorney for the class action, and then he gave you back that money you paid to the attorney. So he's paid this money out twice while she just breaks even. Make that make sense? Y'all, it's the math for me. That's mind-numbing. Thank you, Christopher. $137,200. $137,200 he has paid to Marianne Lorient for reasons. And yet, he's got money to pay everybody else back, but he's constantly begging for donations and gifts. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. And she claims he's going to open a school up when there's no active permits on file with the city. We have checked here twice. No permits, no applications, nothing. That stuff will be on file with the city. We will be able to see that information. It's public information. Nothing is on file for any permits or applications or inspections. Nothing related to these bandos. But he's got money to keep giving her. A total of $137,200. Let me know if my math is off. She's been taking her meds with alcohol. She's been skipping the meds and just going for the alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. You can't make this up. Girl. Oh, this is right.
You know how y'all call that woman job? Got her fired?
We don't
You know how
know the
y'all call
woman.
that? 3 days? Restlessly? 3 days? You know.
Y'all, what's the woman's name? Let's just solve this once and for all. Who knows the woman's name? Who knows the woman's name? Because, I mean, she could be talking about any woman. She has no problem bringing up Lennon Honor's wifey, because she said wifey, not wife. Uncle Mo, did you hear that? She brought up Lennon's wife. And he told him, watch out. I'm not bothering you. He's not bothering her either. He's not even mentioning her name. He's got her blocked. He has gone out of his way to block her, to not speak of her, to not say her name. And she's responding in this video as if Lennon is saying things about her. And it brings up his wifey, as she calls it. But yet we're the intellectual, immature ones. Yo, this is getting to a point where he might have to take some action and get a protection order against her ass. Or at the very least, a restraining order. I hope she does not know where he lives. Because I can guarantee you the Umar Tardians will be all too happy to give her Lennon's address. They've already doxed this man. And she sits here and brings up wifey. You think that makes you look like hot shit, Marianne? You soulless miscreant. You really think that makes you look like hot shit? What you think you're doing? This is nuts. Oh my God. Y'all, Debbie, somebody just said, Debbie, y'all, it's psychopath. Exactly. She just been drinking and no thinking. Yep. Y'all, negative 879 subs. Oof. She said she don't care about that. She said, I'm getting paid either way. I don't care if I lose subs. So she can care less about like people or supporters. No, she don't give a damn about that. She's bragging about how big her YouTube checks are. Why I can't get the bag? Because you lying. You being deceptive to the public. Yeah, keep on. This your farewell for you. I'm telling you, if Lennon responds, Lennon, do not give Umar $5,000 to do no damn interview to lie to you and your platform. 1, 2, if you respond to Marianne, let it be through legal counsel and a lawsuit. That's it. Otherwise, keep ignoring her and she's going to keep just yammering away. At some point, like any other petulant child throwing a tantrum, she'll tire herself out and take a nap. Yeah.
How y'all bombarded Dollar Bank? Oh, they ain't no dollar. She made that up. Dollar Tree, y'all had fun with that.
Debbie,
call that number.
Debbie, some money.
They're going to handle the influx of call accordingly. Call that number. Good luck calling that number. I don't care what state you are. They're prepared. They want y'all to call. They told me.
We're not
you
calling.
know, they call. Is there a Patrick Bishop that word? Is there a Detective Bishop? He's like, yeah, we got some call, but now that you're sharing, I have a right. He left me a message. I have a right. I need to know where this money come from. Now we're gonna go to court. We're gonna go to court.
This is crazy. Are you going to court?
They're handling what they have to handle, but this check thing, it became complicated. Now there's 3 attorneys that may lose their license. That brother's like, I ain't signed no memo. You see how you operate? He told me. He's like, you're not the first to try to take me down. Good luck with that. He's built for that. He told me that already. I may not be the. And listen, for those of you, there's been an Umar section. Who does she think she is? Listen, I'm not trying to compete with them, but whoever make Umar come accountability, that's good. This ain't no competition. I'm in it because I know personally. Some of y'all Umar bashing. I never even met him. You guys don't even know somebody he done a job. I know people, person, and then personally that he took advantage of. I'm one of the person he took. I got my little money back. I'm grateful. But now you had your account frozen. You had stuff. Where's this money come? Where are you getting that large kind of money? You need to keep me silent. And now the Delaware, they're trying to figure out, well, where did he get that cash to pay the city of Delaware? Oh, she's lying. Okay, listen. Y'all can say whatever you want to say. I did everything.
Fine, you're lying. And you also lied about how much money you make. Y'all, shout out to my mods. Shout out to S-Files. You're awesome. So, Marianne, you want to say again how much money you making? You want to say that again? Because over here, 1 to 13, 2 to $30, 0 to 7, 0 to 7, 1 to 18, 1 to 14, 0 to 4, 0 to 7, 0 to 4, 0 to 4, 0 to 5, 0 to 3, 0 to 2, 0 to 1, 0, 0. 1 to 18, 2 to 20, 2 to 27, 34 to 539. This is over the 30-day period. Over the last 30 days. She said she got checks bigger than people with 30,000 subs. Did you now? Marianne, you gonna show us any evidence of how much money you really making? Because apparently you're making a boatload of money. More than somebody with 30,000 subs. I mean, honestly, you can't say that every person with 30,000 subs makes the same amount of money either. I've been blessed. I can tell you all that. I don't think I've ever seen a check for $2,000. And that can be looked up. That can be looked up. This stuff is public information. It can be looked up. I don't think I've ever had a single solid check from YouTube for 2,000 or more. So where are you making these large checks at? These large amounts? Where is it at? Where are those checks? You can't make this up. She said she's making more money than content creators. And y'all, mind you, we're looking at the last 30 good days, going back to February 27th of this year. And she's sitting here bragging about how she's making all this money, more than people with 30,000 subs. This is what you're averaging estimated earnings based on your views and subs. You're losing subs like hell. But she doesn't care about that. Just in the last 30 days, she lost 870. So over the last 30 days, your check was $539 maximum. How much you think somebody with 30,000 is making? Who told her that that was a high number? Who said that? Marianne, who said these numbers somehow equate to somebody with 30,000 subs? Who said that? This is insane. This is what she said. Marianne, you want to come again? Chabu, lying like hell, still getting you nowhere. You know, but she calls this entertainment though. How dare we tell her not to get the bag? Earn that coin. She is single-handedly keeping hell hot. Okay, go ahead.
Humanly possible. When it came to the Lord, I worked tirelessly. But with this check, I'm happy this fiasco check, because of this check, they're like, well, because of this check, you
called on YouTube police.
They're like, as a, you know, we're looking in our investigation, but we can't. They can't tie the money to him. Now I got to go to court. See that criminal thing will come up quick. His biggest fear is to go into somebody's courtroom. That's his biggest fear, to go into somebody's courtroom. And this one, you making Umar video. You understand? I'm sorry. It's a hard pill to swallow. I'm sorry. But come on, you need help. You need help.
Oh, now she's just parroting the Umar Tardians and Umar's talking points. Y'all realize Lennon is making content too, right? And he gets to make content on whatever subject he wants to talk about. We don't dictate that. It's called free speech and expression, freedom of the press. We don't dictate that. Not here in the United States of America. So what? If he wants to talk about Umar 24/7, 365, if he's got people still listening and watching, he could easily get 2,000 people in a live stream. Easily. On average. On his best day, I've seen up to 3,000-4,000 people. Lower end, I've seen at least 1,000. He has no problem pulling in numbers. But if that's what people want to hear from him, and people still support him, so what? There's nothing you can do about it to stop it. Nothing. Saying all this, talking about wifey and bringing his wife into this, that's not going to stop shit. Why do you care, Marianne, if you're not being emotional? Because this is the biggest and boldest example of emotional immaturity that I have ever seen. And she doesn't know how to share her screen and actually do a live stream with real content. Mind you all. She said the only way she knows how to share something is to put it in front of the phone. Okay. Come on.
You need help. Well, what happened? What happened? All right. So what? She met him. So what? She was a big fan of. What happened? Why all this hatred? What happened? What do you want to share with us? You're a content creator, entertainer.
Wow.
What happened? I'm curious. Listen, after I got on this show, I blew up like that. I haven't clicked on him yet. Have not, will not. But have wifey as a guest. I'm gonna tune in because I want to know that.
Wow.
Spill the tea. Spill the tea. You're dirty. You're a snake in the grass.
You're trying to imply that she did something with Umar? You can't. Oh my God. Is she trying to imply that she did something, that his wife did something with Umar? Oh, what am I hearing? What am I hearing? This miscreant. Is she trying to say that his wife did something with Umar? Who said that Lennon hated him? She doesn't understand the definition of the word hatred.
She met him. So what? She was a big fan of. What happened?
She met him. She met him. So she was in a big fan of what happened. Marianne, when you can't even get the words out, it's hard to take you seriously for real. When I'm reading what I'm reading up here in the closed caption, it's hard to say that without laughing. Oh, Lord. It's a hard pill to swallow. Oh, my God.
This one. You making Umar video.
Oh, my God.
You understand? I'm sorry. It's a hard pill to swallow. I'm sorry. But come on, you need help. You need help.
Coming from the woman who can only talk about Umar. Coming from the person, the miscreant that can only talk about Umar to get views. Because we don't give a damn about Caleb. We watched The Awakening because Lennon said, go and support her. Check it out. Some of us agonized through that god-awful film. You only get views by talking about Umar. Now you're getting them by going in on Lennon on. She's getting views at this point. I'm still concerned as to whether or not she's actually showing some display of, she want to talk about hatred. Should we be concerned for his wife? Because you going in on this with her, coming on screen and sharing her story about something. What if she has nothing to share? Because she's too busy raising 5 kids. Should we be concerned? This is not normal. This is just like Candace Owens obsessing over Charlie and Erica Kirk. Charlie is deceased. Lennon is alive. That's the only difference. The obsession is crazy right now. You going on this man for what? Because you lied.
What happened? All right. So what? She met him. So what? She was a big fan of. What happened? Why all this hate?
So she met him. What?
What happened? What do you want to share with us? You're a content creator. Entertain us. What happened? I'm curious. Listen, after I got on this show, I blew up like that. I haven't clicked on him yet. Have not, will not. But have wifey as a guest. I'm gonna tune in because I want to know that. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. You're dirty. You're a snake in the grass. They don't know who you are. I'm telling them who you are. Listen. We could handle this offline, Marianne. I know it's a lot.
Oh, now she's being vindictive. Who's the snake, Marianne? You miscreant. You're the one being vindictive and retaliatory. Doesn't the Bible say, vengeance is mine, said the Lord? because you claim to be a Christian and all. Why are you being vengeful and vindictive with it? You're trying to bring in wifey into this. She's not coming on camera to tell you nothing. She didn't have to entertain you. What do you mean? God, you trying to insinuate Lennon's wife did something with Umar, and that's why he's so mad. It can't just be because people sick of him scamming. That's it. If you know that's all his content is focused on, why did you go on his platform and no one else's? You didn't go running around trying to do, a little media tour or anything like that. You selected Lennon for a specific reason. And you allowed him to mentor you. Now, what does that say about you and your character, Marianne? You said Lennon was your mentor. If you knew something had occurred between Lennon and his wife and Umar, why would you even let Lennon mentor you? Why would you sit here and build this rapport with him? Why even do that? Why connect yourself to him so firmly? Why be vindictive? Why be vengeful? Why be retaliatory? If all of this is just content for you and you're just entertaining people and you're not being emotional, you're being objective, then why are you going after Lennon so hard? It's the only way you can get views, girl. Because you don't really want to talk about Umar like that, even though you're repeating his talking points. But you figured out you probably could get more views going after Lennon. I don't agree with anybody roping in the parents or the spouses or the kids. His wife is not a content creator like that. She doesn't have to come on camera and say a damn thing to you or entertain you at all. They're not here to entertain you. That's what you forget. They don't owe you that. This is nothing but her being vindictive. And she says she's petty. Okay. Yeah, good luck to that pettiness. Keep that energy up.
Check. Somebody trying to blow us up. I need a copy of the real check immediately.
No.
Why he is plotting to stab me in the back. I'm moving around with dollar bank. I'm like, oh my goodness. I gotta find this woman. I gotta find this woman. Because that's the same name that was on the check that circulated on YouTube.
Oh God.
They paid me. I'm like, nah, I gotta find this woman. I gotta find this woman.
What the hell?
Talk clear. The name on the check of dollar bank. Oh, here she go. Her story flipping. But here's my story. She got fired because all of y'all call that woman job 3 days they couldn't conduct business. That's a fact. Here's my story. I played this dollar bank. Y'all bombarded dollar bank with phone call. Her account is closed. She can't even open a bank account. That's fact.
Yeah, we still don't know her name.
Are you guys happy? Does it feel good? Does it feel good to hurt somebody? How would all of you who took the time to pick up that phone to make a phone call maliciously, because y'all was really trying to hurt me maliciously, that caused this woman this agony? How would it feel if it was you guys now? You wake up tomorrow because of some foolishness on YouTube. You're unemployed. How would that feel? How would that feel?
Oh my God, woman. We can't do that if we don't know her name. I'm not even interested in knowing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care who this fictitious woman is. She can be your imaginary best friend, but keep that to yourself. Don't force this imaginary person on us. Y'all, Pink Big Bird does not appreciate none of this. My sources close to me told me that Pink Big Bird said, leave her name out your mouth. She is just fine. Her and Sesame Street are doing just well. You can't make this up.
That wouldn't feel good, would it? Very sad. Very, very sad. You know what?
I feel nothing for someone I don't know.
Energy to hate. I have a lot of love in me. I love my life. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect. I'm not sitting here and pretend like my life is perfect. No, it's not perfect. But I love my life. I'm content. I love my children. I love my home. I have a lovely home. I love it. Yes. I love my career. I'm happy with my life. Y'all can say whatever you want. I love my life. I love being an activist. I love my entrepreneurship. I love my life. Now, is it perfect?
She is not happy.
I was transparent. Didn't I tell y'all I got divorced? I think now it's because yes, I do want to share.
Marianne, I'm going to say this as someone who's also divorced. I was married for 12 years. Just didn't work. But what I'm not going to do is sit around here being this vindictive and demanding that some content creator allow his wife or force his wife to come on and entertain me. Because I'm mad at him for calling me out about a dumbass lie that I chose to tell and then decided to not present any evidence. Even when you were given the opportunity to, it only takes you 5 minutes to log onto your bank. So you tap dance around the most obvious points that we are all making when we're calling you out on your bullshit. Pull up your bank and show us the transactions to prove that you received this money. The amounts have changed at least 3 or 4 times in one video within the same statement. We already checked that out. We've proven that you've given 3 to 4 different amounts. And then just kind of concluded on 40 something. While you still can't tell us where the other 20 something went. But you want to sit here and go after Lennon's wifey, wifey, and want her to tell you about some encounter she had with Umar. And you get mad when we say that you're being jealous. Marianne, are you mad because you're not married to Lennon or Umar or both? Which one is it? I guess it's the happiness of the relationship itself that you just can't stomach. Just because you got divorced doesn't mean you have to walk around here sounding like a bitter woman. She sounds scorned. See, this is what happens when you put Polite and Umar on a pedestal and say, yeah, these are the examples of my conscious community. Yeah, this is the type of men that you sit here and admire and give your money to. And it's not to shame anybody that's giving any donations, but she's sitting here saying, most of y'all never given him a dime. Hell no. And proud of that. And he will never get a coin out of me. He can kiss my ass. I owe Umar nothing. The hell you talking about? You dumb miscreant. You can't make this up. It's the vindictiveness for me at this point.
My kids are getting older. My kids are getting older. My kids are winning.
You wonder why you're not married?
That boy, money was put aside for his education. Didn't even have to pay for no college.
God bless it.
My daughter, she's doing well in college. We got one exiting. No. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hurt somebody I don't even know, to tear them down.
You're doing this for Lennon.
Listen, I came across regarding Umar with a lot of anger.
Oh my God. Did the video just end? Yeah, it just ended. That was it? Did she know that the video ended? I guarantee you all, she had no idea this video ended. Oh my God. That was it. Yeah, that was the whole thing. In the middle of a statement. God was like, enough. You keep lying. Where was the dog at? Marianne, where's the dog? Did y'all hear the dog barking? Because I didn't hear the dog barking. I didn't hear the dog barking at all. Did y'all hear the dog? Maybe I missed the dog. Yeah, that video just cut the hell off. God said enough. I'm pulling the plug. Lord, we thank you. Ain't God good? Y'all, God is so good. He knows exactly what to do. Won't he fix it? Jesus, fix it. Oh my God, y'all. That was it. That was a video. It just cut off. Y'all wanted me to check out the Working Man podcast. No, right? Amen, honey. Y'all, Buster took the phone. Y'all, I did not hear that dog barking one time. Marianne, produce that dog. Or I'm going to Michael Vick your ass so quick. Where is the dog? How the dog quiet the whole time? She said she got 2 out of 3 kids in college. Kids in school. Where the dog at? Y'all. Forget boiling bunnies. Oh, boiling puppies. You can't make this up. We want to hear from Buster. All right, that's what we want. We want assurances that Buster is alive and well. That's what we want. You know, people don't play about their pets. Yeah, people out here, they don't play when it comes to pets because they have done nothing wrong to you. Yo, oh my God. I didn't hear it. I just realized like the dog was not barking one time. And normally the dog is telling on her. Bishop got that woman is crazy. I know, right, Annie? This is crazy. All right, y'all. Let's check this out. What was this? Today? So let's see here. Is this it?
All right, everyone.
Y'all said that Marianne, is it Marianne or Lene? Somebody came up on the channel. Can somebody give me a timestamp? Is this the one? I want to make sure I'm in the right live. One of you all asked. It was Lene. Which one? Is this the right video? She done put a muzzle on that poor dog. I know, right? How we had a whole live stream? We didn't hear the dog bark, growl, woof, fluff, burp, nothing. Not even walk past. Y'all, that dog is never that quiet. Produce that dog, Marianne. Melinda, you know which what's the timestamp on here?
That make you look even worse behind the scenes. Never seen this man day in our lives. Scroll the platform.
Yeah, I hate him too. Race is done.
Woo.
It's under legal investigation.
She called in on this.
Want it. Here.
For the influx of accordingly. The check.
Do you feel the whole thing that's going on YouTube that she got fired?
You go to my.
Oh, she just showed up in the chat. Was she on the platform or she showed up in the chat? She was in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, I think she always watching our stuff, so you know. I'm not shocked. I think she still watches our videos and stuff. Uncle Bo live. Look at him. Y'all, this is something else. And then Lyndon's got this thing going over there. Hey, man. And we got to catch up with Polite, y'all. Hood Horrors has dropped 2 new episodes. We got to catch up to that. Man, that series is it's so good. Just like the Nature Boy series. It's so good. These are the people that represent this conscious community. They're sitting here landing in prison for doing nasty stuff. What was said in the live stream? Y'all know? Because I don't know why it's not giving me a replay option. Yeah, I'm not seeing like the replay for the live chat itself. Yeah, it's just giving me comments, but it's not giving me the replay of the live chat. So whenever he's done editing, I guess, and he turns that function on, you got to cut that function on for the live chat to replay. Then we'll pull it up. I don't know what she said, so she was not. Hold on, she was in the text chat. Working man knew better. They still what? She watching me? Marianne, where's your dog? Lynette, can you get Marianne to produce that dog? Because we didn't hear the dog, and I'm concerned about the dog. I'm more concerned about Buster right now. Oh, Marianne, because she want to do this for content, right? Oh, okay. And this is for entertainment. We're worried about the dog. How do you go almost a whole hour and we don't hear that dog bark at all? And then it just abruptly ends. God. She forgot to keep her phone charged up. I want proof of life on this dog. And Umar already walking around here failing to get proof of life on his mother. And we're all concerned about her well-being. Can't make this up. Where is the dog? Dear Lord. And then Jean and conservative Spartan showed up and fired her up. What? Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. Once his replay on his live chat is not on. It's that feature is not cut on. But when it comes on, y'all, we'll watch it. We'll check it out and see what was going on. But it's I can't. There's no replay option. Y'all, this is something else. I don't even know what it like. This is something else. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, though. Make sure you guys hit the like button and share this. I want to get views on this. I want you all to share this video. Hit the hype button on it. Let's get this channel growing still. Let's get up to, I want to hit 50,000 subs by March 31st. So I am going to check my messages to see when Gary from Paramount Tacticals, another fantastic content creator, is ready to have me on his platform, and we're gonna have a collab with him. Hopefully it's tomorrow or Friday. But yeah, this is something else. Marianne out here losing her damn mind. And you bringing up his wife and so Marianne, no. There's just certain boundaries and standards. You don't want anybody bringing up your kids. Don't bring up his kids or his wife. If you were married, you wouldn't want anybody going after your husband. You would not appreciate Lynn and Anna going after your husband if you were married, especially when your husband is not the content creator. You are. So leave the spouses out of it, leave the kids out of it, leave the parents out of it. It's just certain things you just don't. That's a punch below the belt, and it's unnecessary. She's not gonna get on and tell you anything to entertain you. That's ridiculous. And it's disturbing to think that you even want to have her get on and say anything. She's not the content creator. So leave her alone. Your gripe is with Lennon and leave it there. And he's going to continue to ignore you if he chooses to respond. I hope he does with an attorney. But outside of that, if he doesn't respond to you, oh well. But going into all that with his wife, hell no. You sound like Candace Owens. Don't do that. We don't know. Don't do that. Leave her alone. That woman does not have a channel. She's not a content creator. She's not trying to do all that. Y'all, that's it. Oh, child. Ooh, Lord. All right. We've heard from the soulless miscreant for today. Thank y'all so much. Y'all, I got to get to the office in the morning. But I want to thank you all for the supers. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all. If you guys want to cash app, all this other stuff, for the channel and the content, I appreciate it. If not, just hit the like button and hype and share the videos. And we will be back at it tomorrow. And I'm definitely going to make sure we try to get polite those new episodes in this weekend, as well as two episodes in the Nature Boy series, because that's such a good series. So if you guys have never heard of Hood Horrors YouTube channel, please check it out and check out those playlists, and let's see this horrible representation. Oh man, I'm not trying to attack the entire Black conscious community, just the ones that sit around here worshiping the ground that these idiots walk on, knowing damn well these are not good representation of leaders at all. The scammers, the con artists, the nasty, being convicted of felonies. I mean, it's disturbing. So I'm going to call it out. Get better examples. Don't expect every Black person to follow that crap, because we don't. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Marianne, if you want to be entertaining. Create content. But don't go after somebody's spouse, because then you'll be going after the kids. And ain't nobody playing with that bullshit. All right? We'll keep dragging you on YouTube, though, girl. Y'all have fun. Thank y'all so much. And I will see you all in the next one. And until then, Lady Look Club out. Deuces.